Welcome to Market Movers. It is Wednesday, March 2nd.
Yep.
Yes, March 2nd. And it is time for the best show on the internet with the blonde and blondest.
Right. Legendary blondies are back, guys. How are you doing? Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and don't forget to smash the like button. Okay, first things first. Did you like oysters?
I'll be honest, I did not hate it. I did
Okay.
not love it, but I did
Okay.
not hate it either.
Good.
Right? So it's something that I will for sure try one more time somewhere in the future. I was talking to the guys too. Maybe it's something that I'll take a girl out on a date or something. Is it
Good
me or the
idea.
YouTube chat's not working? Okay, there it is. Now I see messages coming in. But just making sure it is something that I will for sure have to try
Right.
again to see if I really love it or not.
Absolutely.
But I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
Cool.
But I think, obviously, I think the problem that I was talking about in the work chat was probably not oysters. I think it was the Air Canada Center, now known as Scotiabank Center. Those beers tasted so weird when drinking it.
Yeah.
So it's probably that beer that costed $20 per beer, right? And I think that's what ruined my stomach right there. That beer didn't taste good going in, and that beer didn't. We'll never.
So
we'll end it
sorry
right there.
for that.
We'll end it right
Are
there.
you
But I
good
feel
now?
good. I feel
Yeah.
good. We're here, ready to work, ready to smash some trades. How about you? You've been trading today?
I was shorting Tesla. Beautiful, beautiful day for shorting Tesla, and I believe a lot of names went to the downside. What about you, Prad? What are you trading?
Yeah, I'm just trading my buyout setups for the most part. My only trade for the day where most of my money comes from actually comes from a futures trade. So futures, when we were cracking 14K to the downside, kind of repeating the exact trade from yesterday. I'm not sure if we can if we can find the trade from yesterday on these charts. It's not showing up right now, but why is it not showing up over here? So maybe I have to do this. Let me do this quickly for you guys. Go to chart data, clear data. Okay, apply, close, and then let me load up a new chart, which is right here. So that chart will now not look the way it did before. So click here again on MNQ, and let's see. So almost a replication of the trade yesterday when 14K broke closer to the end of the day, and then we got out near 13,900 or so. Kind of repeating the same trade. 14,000 broke. I was watching the tape, and then this tape just stopped selling off over here, even with the negative news that or we thought was negative news, and then eventually the flip flop from not JP Morgan, but Jerome Powell over there. Whatever Bullard said, Jay Powell just came in and flip flopped all over, and then helped the market go right back to the top side. Insane long. I just couldn't believe that this long was playing out the way it was. So I couldn't bring it in me to take the long through 14,000 back through to the top, which would have been a way bigger trade for me. But I'm just happy that I was able to bank in on this trade. Now I'm just being very patient, looking for opportunities across the board. I would have loved to take the high day breakout on the futures, but that's not showing up as an opportunity either. So had to let that one go too. Overall, like I said, I'm just happy that this trade came out at the time that it did. So it's killing it. Jerome Powell Morgan, JP Morgan.
Meanwhile, coming back to oysters a little bit, Mike Crehan sent us a super chat. Thank you so much, Mike. Raw, steamed, or fried? Well, I already talked about this with Brandon. Raw oysters.
Yeah, that's right. They tried to order the steamed ones for me, or not the steamed, the fried ones for me, because they thought that I would love the fried ones because
Right.
I love calamari, like fried
Yeah.
calamari. I'll eat it any day. But so they tried to order it and they didn't have it.
I
They didn't
see.
have any fried options. And
Well, good thing they didn't. So you right away tried like the most
the
kind of,
original.
like, yeah.
Yeah. And those shells were insane.
Yeah.
Like there was one with like this big of a shell, and I was like, wow, how am I supposed to eat this, dude? This is
How-
insane. But
How
it was
many
pretty-
did you
I
eat?
ate like 6 oysters, maybe
Great,
5,
that's
6
cool,
oysters.
cool.
It was pretty filling.
Yeah.
Like 5, 6 oysters, and we had a couple lobster rolls. We had a seafood tray.
Wow.
The seafood tray had like calamari, scallops. I think some normal fishes,
Yeah.
those were all fried.
Did you try everything?
We tried a bunch of everything. Yeah, so it was a good night. I can't complain. It was a great night.
Seafood night.
Seafood night, basketball night,
Right.
watching the game, watching Barnes go off a little bit. It was all around. My first Raptors game having those seats. I'm just such a lucky person to be able to go through that. So and next time you guys
Prad
get
is
seats,
living
please
his
let me know.
life.
I'm trying to, Miss V.
Great job.
I'm trying to.
Happy for you.
No vacations, but Raptors games work.
Girlfriend is coming.
I don't want that anytime soon, please. I want to, like I said, we want to protect our Denoras. Is it Denoras? How do you say it in Mexico? Dinero. There we go. Dineros. But oh, bro, that oysters, I can't complain about them at all. No complaints about those oysters. Don't eat octopus. They're too intelligent to be turning them into poop. Wow. Okay. I mean, they taste so good though. They taste so good. Chicken tastes good
octopuses.
too. You hate octopus?
Yes, I'm scared of them.
Like live octopus?
Both.
Like, would you eat it if it's dead?
I tried it. It's okay, but I wouldn't try again because it just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Alien.
yeah.
Absolute alien. All right, AMD ripping. Let's go check out AMD. Look at that. NASDAQ actually took out the high day while we were talking about it. I wanted to take this long off the high day breakout, but obviously I was not watching it. The high day is now gone. We're about to go test. No, we're actually through the pre-market high also on the NASDAQ futures. We're actually watching the micro E-mini futures right now, which are way cheaper than the actual futures, and that's how I'm trying to protect myself while I learn how to trade futures a little bit. So more green side coming in. ES is going crazy. ES H22. ES is going bonkers. We're at 1.5% to the north side, taking out the high day also. And for anyone wondering what ES is, this is your S&P 500 futures. So all around the board, our market's going nice to the green side, looking good, looking healthy for anyone who's looking for longs or in their longs already off the news that we got before. I'm pretty sure you're smoking it. Looks like our buddy who's also smoking it, he's just sending us pictures right now. He got long forward. This is Sean's pictures, anyone's wondering. Got long forward and got out on the pops over here. Also said long AMD 11335. Let's go check out where AMD is at the current moment. I have not traded AMD today. I was looking for an opportunity to short it near 117s, but I got distracted by the futures, so I got rid of the AMD trade overall. 113s, he said, so obviously he's multiple dollars in the money. AMD is now at 116. 116.50 almost. Let's see if we can get a little bit more pump to the north side because markets are clearly trying to stay green on the day. Very good job on the NASDAQ to find a way to find support. Well, I guess congratulations to Jerome Powell for turning the printer back on realistically, because the printer was turned off for a little while, and now they said, oh, we need to replenish the ink, reload the ink back in there. So that reloading of ink helping the markets go well into the green side.
Prad, JWN Nordstrom having a wonderful day, up more than 37% after it post profit above estimate. So let's take a look at Nordstrom. I love Nordstrom.
Nordstrom Rack is apparently the only part of Nordstrom I can shop at. Remember the joke? Yeah.
Right.
So Nordstrom, I still haven't properly been into the stores, obviously. So one day maybe we'll walk into the stores, see how they look like in there. But obviously, as Miss V mentioned, that crazy monster beat on earnings, giving them a 36% boost in after hours itself, moving all the way up to $27.50. Let me go over here to see if it was a little bit more than that or not. So JWN, also known as Nordstrom, yeah, 27.25 was the high of that move in the after hours, and looks like we're kind of seeing rejection around those prices today, going into the same prices. Let's go to the daily over here to see. Oh, the gap fill has also come into play. Obviously, this is what the November of 2021. We broke down to $24 and consolidated from $24 to $19, and finally we're breaking out with the positive catalyst and then the earnings report helping the stock move north. Let's see if we can get all the way back to these territories where $32, $30. I think with the move that we see today, if the stock is managing to hold above $26, we have a move to $30 in the span of the rest of the month, span of the rest of the month, and let's see if we can get above 30. Would be nice. Obviously, Nordstrom Rack selling some of the more higher brand names, I believe, right?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, higher brand names. Do they sell like any of the lower brand names?
Which ones?
Like any of the lower brand names? No, not just high brand names. Is it like Nike, they do? Okay, so they're kind of like all over the place
Like
then.
Michael Kors,
Michael
stuff like
Kors
this,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay. So Nordstrom over there for sure having a great boost, and I think a
Do
couple
you
other
talk about
retailers.
rack or actual Nordstrom?
Anything in Nordstrom.
Actual
There should
Nordstrom
be
sells very high brand.
high brand stuff,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So but how about the normal rack? They have the normal stuff in there.
Too, but also like kind of higher, like like you can find like a bag which is brand,
Okay.
but it's gonna be cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So maybe like a old season bag or something in
Maybe,
there.
yes.
Got it. Makes sense. Like that's pretty cool of them actually to do that. Maybe that's why I need to go visit them more. Oil has dropped from 105 to 105 from 112. Obviously, we were talking about how oil is gonna go test 110 price. Not just not off of the news and whatever. I was looking at the 110 price off of technicals. We did not hit 110 yesterday. We hit as high as 106.88, I believe, or 40 or 50, whatever the number is. We hit that high yesterday. Are you telling me we hit 106.66 yesterday? Okay, no, we did not. We hit 106.78, pretty close to 106.66. Anyways, getting past that, we're talking about this 110.55 level to see how the market would be trading around here, and eventually, well, not eventually, finally we got there today, and the high was being 112, coming back down a little bit. Not sure what the oil numbers were at 10:30. But if those oil numbers were bad on the 10:30 mark, looks like that could have pushed down the oil crude oil futures to the downside, and now we're only up 3% instead of, I guess we were up a lot more than that. Market blonde movers, that's right, you got that right. Hit that one on the nail. So we're going back to real quick to see what MULN wants to do. I guess people are calling out MULN on the chat. MULN did go below $1 yesterday, if I do remember. That's not MULN, that's JWM. So it did go below $1 yesterday, back above $1 now, trying to hold above $1, find that support that they, find the support for the stock above $1, obviously. But it looks like some of the rugs have been already pulled. So now that anyone buying these shares is probably actually not playing it for the pump and dump game that goes on Twitter. That's my idea. Obviously, I need to go find out if the pump and dumper has already closed his position or not. But that's my overall guess because of the dump that we saw over here going well below $1 all the way up to 86 cents yesterday. And now with as Sean just came back to his computer and he said, "Market strong, boy," and exactly, strong market helping MULN with the 1%.
You know what? And that power would say
JP, baby. JP the Superman. JP coming in with the printer. Never stop with the printer. Brrr, you know how it goes. Miss V, you see anything, or how about your trade? Let's see your trades today.
Let's see my trades, as I'm very satisfied with it today. Here's my beautiful short trade on Tesla. I caught that move all the way from the top. I mean, it would be nice for me to hold it maybe a little bit longer, but again, guys, it's like around $16 per share in profit on the short. So I just take my money and I'm good. I got in at 880. I was scaling out, as you can see in here, and my last buyback is 866. So really cool. Congratulations everyone who was shorting Tesla today. Right, if you maybe was holding it even for longer. And here Tesla found double bottom at 845, trying to go back to VWAP. And also I'm looking at higher time frame on Tesla. So to the downside, the next level, obviously I will be looking for some 840. I find this strong support level, but for now Tesla moving back to the upside. So let's see, maybe we'll be able to break that 858 level to the upside, and then I might look for long opportunities on Tesla.
Awesome trade there, Miss V. Killing it.
Thank you.
Beautiful entry, multiple outs, looking good. Looks like you also scaled up on your entry over there, because I saw more outs than I usually do. So it looks
Right.
like you're taking more
Yeah,
size.
I'm trying.
You're getting confident with your trades. I like it. Looking
Prad.
good. Miss V smoking Tesla as always. As long I want to hit the Tesla emoji. It's not working.
Yeah, we need to rush Lucas.
Lucas, get to work. So I'm just looking at some other trades over here, also throwing out some orders for my buyouts. Activision, as always, never failing to pay me, putting some money in my pocket. Thank you, Activision, for being the #1 stock in the world so far for me. Good trade, Miss V. I'd go as far as saying great trade, Miss V. She killed that trade over there.
Thank
Miss
you.
V has talent. She's getting out there, baby. Do you think the bottom is in for SoFi? I don't know if I'm gonna say the bottom's in for anything, but you know, if you like the stock, then you buy it over here, right? Obviously, the earnings report coming in, helping SoFi drastically to the upside. How much did they bump up in the after hours? Like, look at that move from 11. Well, they did go to 10. Looks like they went from 10 to 13.81. Basically broke even on my long-term portfolio on SoFi. But now we're back to $12, so I'm down like about $1.50 per share. But like I said, I'm not too upset. The stock, we're looking for the long-term play, and in that long-term play, we don't care about these minute, middle moves that we see on the daily basis. Overall, very bullish about SoFi. That earnings report just solidifying my thesis on SoFi about how they're going to be, worth more than the price points we're seeing right now. Especially if SoFi goes below $10, I'm loading up more shares on SoFi below $10. But that's just me, buying growth stocks. I also need to add like other stocks to my portfolio, such as Apple and so on. So we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, I wouldn't guess that the bottom's in or the tops are in, because that's when people get hurt all the time. Just if you like the price right now and you think it's gonna go higher from here, just get it. Who cares if it's the bottom's in or not? Just keep buying every single dip. If I like SoFi at 15, which is what I believe what my original buy was, then I like SoFi at 11. That's why I bought at SoFi at 11, and my average now is around $13. And if I like SoFi at $13 average overall, then I love SoFi at $9 if my thesis is being confirmed by the earnings report, right? So don't try to predict when the bottoms are in. Don't try to predict when the tops are in. Just play with the market's giving you. And if you're investing, then just invest. Just buy every time. That idea. What's that thing that evil E unban? Yeah, okay, I could use this one then. So that little short clip that I saw from Shaquille O'Neal, basically, you try to save half and spend half, but if you can just figure out a way to take that half and invest it, either stock market, crypto, or whatever, I would highly suggest that. Just go put it in the market every paycheck. Obviously, a half is a lot, but if you can get close to even saving half of your paycheck and invest it in the stock market or the crypto market or NFTs, whatever it is you find valuable to put money in, go for it. Figure it out and start putting that money in there. Looking for some trades, Miss V. You have anything for us?
People keep talking about SoFi. We also have SoFi on our watch list, guys.
We just talked about SoFi.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, then I will bring the watch list. Reported smaller loss, beating analysts estimates, which is good for SoFi. And again, guys, I will send you the link. Make sure you put our watch list in your bookmarks. It's absolutely free. Every day in the morning, we post it with all the biggest movers. Mm-hmm. And just come check it out, compare it to your watch list, or just simply use this one, and you can use it for your ideas and how to plan your trading. Also in here you can see right at the same website shown sticky notes, so you have two sources. You can compare and decide what will be the most profitable way for you. So maybe we can talk about something from this list. Did we talk about Salesforce yet?
Oh, no, we did not. CRM had a good earnings report too, I believe, right?
Right.
So CRM having a good earnings report, but obviously with the market having that down move earlier, I think, well, not even. They started selling off off the open itself, so they did not hold any of that move off the open, giving back quite a bit of that move, and now finding support around $200. Looks like we did go a little bit lower than 201. No, the low looks like it's 201.13 over here, but finding support around these areas, consolidation around 204. CRM is trying to get back to the positive, but obviously I'm a little confused as to if the earning was green or not. The earnings was
Yes,
green, but maybe they
reported
guided lower.
profit above estimates. Um, Subscription and support revenue for the fourth quarter rose.
Maybe they guided lower or something is probably the reason
Revenue
why.
also rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revenue rose is what Miss V said too
Is
over
it
there.
down now?
It's down, yeah. It's flat, I guess. Down 0.5%, not too far to the downside, but obviously, after having a good earnings report, you kind of don't want to be seeing that. So
Right.
we'll see what happens maybe tomorrow moving forward for CRM Salesforce over here. Someone actually called out Roblox for what my opinions are on Roblox. I mean, you guys already know my opinions on Roblox. I don't like to play the game, but at the end of the day, the daddy money credit card for these games keep on ringing. So that, like, for example, Fortnite, obviously I wasn't using daddy money, I was using my own money. But the example I'm using on Fortnite, because I used to be a big Fortnite player when it came out, I saw kids just spending money without second doubting if their dad would even get mad, and I did the same. I would spend my money without questioning my bank account twice. Every time a new crazy skin came out, I would just go buy that new skin. Now I'm at a time in my life where I don't really care about skins. Skins don't equal wins, and I'll just play the game just to have fun. But I was there at one point in my life. So when I know how gamers behave, I know how kids act, Roblox still has the opportunity to bring in a ton of money. Now the downside of it obviously is they're losing the active user base on Roblox by a lot. I think the last two earnings report we saw them get beat up on the active user base, and that's really hurting them over here. So as I was saying earlier, the idea of Roblox could be the game is dying down a little bit as kids get older and older, and that's basically what happens with most games. I was so hyped up about New World for when the game came out for about 3 months maybe, and now I don't even care about the game. The game sucks in my opinion. They ruined the game. Amazon didn't handle the game properly, and they moved on to Lost Ark, right? So Amazon's doing whatever they can to make their gaming arm work for them, but they completely abandon some of the good games, and this happens in the gaming industry all the time. So Roblox most likely going to end up in that basket eventually if they don't figure out how to get the attention and hold the attention of not just the kids but also the generations growing up forward, because CSGO has managed to do that for 20 years now.
Brad, real quick, coming back to that Salesforce, analysts are divided today. Multiple analysts cut target price on Salesforce. The rest is increasing. So
Cuts target price?
Yes.
Who did that?
For example, Baird, multiple Raymond James.
Okay.
At the same time, Stifel also cuts. At the same time, UBS raises its target price.
Yeah, so they looks like, yeah, maybe not just guided lower, but price target cuts, even though they have a good earnings report affecting them over there for CRM. Let's go talk about DraftKings. So obviously, if you guys were watching the morning show, and if you're not, I don't know why you're not, go subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you smash that like button and find out about our schedule, about our show schedule. We have a morning show, we have an evening show, and this afternoon show that you're already watching. So in the morning show, Sean was talking about DraftKings getting an upgrade. I actually saw that article on the CNBC pre-market newswire that they sent out every morning. So in that, DraftKings got upgraded from what's that face by Morgan Stanley, and I think I also have the picture right here. They're saying attractive valuation. The stock is going to be the leader of the gambling stocks, with most of the states now changing into more and more gambling. New York made $2 billion off of online gambling and sports betting, as I think within the first quarter or 1 month. I forget what it is, if it's the first quarter or the first month. New York. 2 billion gambling revenue. So New York online betting. So here we go. Debut. Sports betting for online. They made 2.4 billion in the first month, so 5 weeks. So one month and 1 week in, they made 2.4 billion for the state. For the state alone. So now that all other states are seeing this, they're like, oh wait, there's some money to be made here. I know my friends in Minnesota can't gamble on DraftKings and so on, but my friends in Florida can. So overall, all these companies are gonna figure out, not companies, all these states are gonna figure out how to make it gamble so the money can be brought in through taxes and through taxes. Basically, like 2.4 billion is not a small amount of money, and for New York, they could put that to good use, especially with they could just put that to good use in general. At Tesla, bro, for long term, anything below 850 for sure. Obviously, I don't know if I can devote 850 to a stock right there. Maybe I'll buy some fractionals. So eventually, I'll get to a one full share on Tesla. But obviously, I'm looking for a cheaper stock. But then, obviously, you know what? Sean mentioned this. How does it matter if a stock that you bought that's $10 moves 10%, or Tesla that you bought at 850 moves 10%? At the end of the day, it's the same move, right? It doesn't really matter. So I guess we'll figure out a way to add Tesla onto the basket without a doubt. I mean, I love Elon, but I think I'm waiting more for Starlink and what's the other company, SpaceX, to go public, because that's without a doubt long in my mind. But those stocks are probably opening up at like $300, right? Let's be real. If those even go public, they're opening up at 300 plus. But yeah, going back to DraftKings here, Morgan Stanley was basically saying these guys will come out on top. These guys will be the king, and a lot of money is going to be pushed through. Obviously, there's a lot of gambling sites. There's your Las Vegas companies. There's your MGM. Why do I keep saying Morgan every time? JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. Anyways, someone's got to come out king, and I pray that it is DraftKings, because this is my horse in the race. This is my horse in the race. You can always buy the CDR of Tesla if it's too expensive. Okay, that's not a bad idea at all. Right. So Neil was talking about it's also good for the TFSA because it's good for the currency conversion. We have a tax-free saving account over here. As long as owning stocks in that tax-free saving account is not. And this is good for any Canadian who doesn't know this, actually. If you're trading stocks and day trading is not your main income, or holding stocks or swing trading is not your main income in Canada, you can have a TFSA account, which is a tax-free saving account. And basically any dollar you make off of that trading, as long as, like I said, it's not your main source of income, you could write off the taxes. So maybe in the future, me buying these stocks on my TFSA, if I end up making 100 grand, 200 grand of profit, all of that is just untaxed sitting there. Whereas, my trading income right now, my day trading income, all of this is all taxable income. Not like I show IRS how much I'm making. Ha ha ha. No, I'm joking. Please don't come after me. CRA, that was a bad joke. Can you day trade with TFSA? You for sure can, but like I said, you got to make sure that it's not your main source of income. If it is your main source of income, like if day trading is your main source of income on the TFSA, then they'll for sure ask you to pay taxes on that. But I don't know if you I'm just making this up, but if you have like a McDonald's job and then you're making millions and millions of dollars in TFSA, maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm just making this up over here. More exits on Ford from Sean coming in hot. Boy, look at that. He just came back to his desk and punches an exit. This man does not care. Does not care about his position at all. Beautiful exit, however, though. Ford's still moving up in the north side. I gotta love it. No pattern day trading in TFSA. Well, in Canada in general, we don't have a pattern day trading. So if you are in Canada, you're using a Canadian broker such as Questrade, Wealthsimple, or anything. We don't have a PDT rule to begin with, and that's the American side rule. So TFSA, no PDT at all. You cannot day trade, i.e. intraday trade on TFSA. No, you cannot day trade on your TFSA. Okay, well there you go. Then that's the answer. Okay, if Sean is saying you can, so I'm gonna go with Sean over here, guys, instead of chat, honestly, because I believe Sean. You can, but as Sean mentioned last time to me, it cannot be your main source of income. That's it. Sorry, Prad, you're wrong. No, I'm gonna believe Sean Carmichael. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go with Sean on this one. Okay, let's move away from that topic a little bit before we get into heated conversations. Let's go look at some stocks. I want to go look at AMD. If AMD got to 117 yet, no. AMD is closer to 117 than it was before, though, which is good. Obviously, I think I'm gonna wait to short the 118 level on AMD. Maybe the 117 level sticking out for me like a sore thumb. So yeah, we'll wait to see how the stocks behave over here. I expected AMD to go through the high day closer to 118, 118.50, which was a level I was playing, I think, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So as long as we don't get closer to that, no real trade being shown up for me. I think maybe Microsoft is closer to 300. Yes, it is. Okay, maybe we see Microsoft 300 today. I was thinking about a breakout long on Microsoft not too long ago off that 300 level, but that 300 level never ended up breaking. But with the strong move that market is showing us, your ES is up 1.79%, almost going to 2%. Yeah, and ES is S&P 500 just now making a new high a day. Your Nasdaq is up 1.43%, also making a new high a day. Markets are getting ready for a third, fourth, fifth push up north side over here. Market looking strong. The Dow is also rocking. Yeah, good point. The Dow 30, IWM Russell. Let's check out what the bigger basket of stocks, the 2000 basket stock, is doing. Beautiful move up north, 2% up north on IWM Russell. And every time I talk about IWM Russell, the first stock that comes to my head is AMC, because AMC is the #1 weighted stock in the IWM Russell 2000. They also had their earnings report yesterday, but looks like they struggled off that earnings report. Not looking good the way I actually thought this report would look like. It's not exactly the picture. I'm not seeing that picture, and the picture was we should be seeing the Spider-Man report coming in and helping AMC a little bit, but no, it's not really doing that. Down 2.5% when the market is showing such great strength to the upside.
Talking about strength, Brad, we already touched on AMD there. I'm not sure if we talked about Micron. MU is up more than 6%. It's also moving to the north side.
Why is MU so strong? What the heck is wrong with MU today? Sorry? Not really. I mean, what is AMD at? AMD's up like 2%, but like this guy's up 6%. Okay. Well, I guess, all the chips kind of having a strong day today compared to yesterday. I'm actually surprised because yesterday we were getting beat up on all the chip stocks. AMD was so behind, not AMC, AMD was so behind QQQ that every time I tried to go long on AMD, I actually paid for it. AMD was my only negative stock yesterday. So I thought, maybe that negativity, that weakness in those stocks would continue a little bit longer. But I guess I'm wrong because these stocks are moving to the north side in a great fashion. Micron, let's go check out Micron on the dailies if we can find some level. I can kind of see the level in 95 already, but I don't know if we're gonna get there today. So that's the 95 level that I was looking at. This high of what, February 23rd high of 91.87. So let's say $92. We'll wait to see how $92 plays out. We're already seeing a little bit of a down candle on the 3-minute chart for Nasdaq and for the ES. Let's see if that 3-minute candle is going to close on the red or on the green. So still some time for that candle to paint itself, and looks like Micron is just looking very close to the market over there, which is your Nasdaq. Good move on the chip makers, I guess. I can't complain every time AMD's moving because I love AMD. My only green stock in my portfolio at the moment.
Brothers, we touched on the group in there real quick. Yeah, we have a lot of positivity in the market today.
You know what it is, Miss V? It's because you and I both were in green today.
That's right. I just I came and said both blonde, both wearing green. Like, come on, coincidence? Right. I don't think so.
There you go.
Pure luck. So yes, guys, a lot of positivity. We can review in a little bit more details this board later. But here's semiconductors. A lot of positivity as the rest of the market. Hey, Moderna.
Moderna is red?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you show me that again? That sector?
Yes.
That's the pharmaceutical sector. Moderna. What's the other red one in there, Miss V?
BIIB.
BIIB, awesome.
Yeah.
Bio
Bio
something,
I'll
I forget
check.
the name. So Moderna is actually to the downside today. So let's go check these guys out. The pharmaceutical
Biogen.
Biogen. Pharmaceutical industries, obviously green along with all their sectors over there, but Moderna was the biggest box in there that was red, standing out like a sore thumb, down 3.5% or more than 3.5 actually, with 2 million shares traded overall, finding support closer to 140, not bad at all. Maybe if we do go to 140 one more time, we can look for a double bottom long. Actually, yeah, 138, 140s. We'll be looking for longs around there. And if that level breaks, obviously, we're looking for that 134 to the downside. If we do get closer to 145, I could look for a short at 145 also. Just looking for some opportunities. So if we do get closer to 145, or even right now, we're only $1 away from 145. Maybe you can short it over here if you want and give it that risk of all the way to 145, a full dollar risk per share, so you could watch the stock move to VWAP to 140. Kind of an inverse trade again we're seeing in the market and the Moderna over here. I guess every time market goes up, Moderna goes down, but that was during the COVID days. Those plays should be kind of over with, but we're still seeing a repetition of that play going on. So we'll see. Let me just throw some orders here, fellas, ladies and gents. 88, 89, 90, 97. Throwing orders here, throwing orders here. Awesome. These stocks are just helping Pratty Daddy eat today. I love it.
Prad Tyrone says the airlines flash, and I take a look at American Airlines in here. Indeed, still in positive territory, but moving south now. And actually, from the news side, it's the thing that supply chain on watch as U.S. imposes airspace ban on Russia.
What just happened? How did I get filled so quickly on the mid print over there? That was nuts. I guess I'll go. No, I won't try to get filled on the mid print again. I'm just trading my setups over here, and I got instantly filled on the mid print. I don't know if I pulled out the liquidity there, or it just was so easy to catch that mid print. What the heck? Well, whatever. Thanks for the free money, market. I'll take it. Anytime you're giving me the money, I'll just scalp that free mid prints. Could you please tell me, tell us?
Can we review any of airlines?
Airlines, thank you. AAL on NASDAQ. I keep typing NY every time I pull up AAL. It sounds like a New York ticker for some reason,
agree.
obviously. I agree, says Miss V. So can you give me some other ones? Maybe LUV?
Maybe Love.
LUV.
Yeah.
And what's LUV is Southwest, right? Yeah. And
Right.
then
Dow.
Dallas, DAL.
Yeah.
And then do we have another one?
Save.
Save. Okay, we'll look at those four. So we have Spirit, Dow, AAL, and LUV. So AAL on NASDAQ, obviously. American Airlines up 1.53%. I did see a news article that Russian airlines are no longer allowed in American airspace. I wonder if they're going to do something similar over there where American airlines are not allowed in Russian
For
airspace or
sure.
something. You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, so if they do something like that, I could see airlines taking a little bit of a hit, but that's just a complete guess, obviously. We just have to wait to see if that plays out that way. Overall, the COVID scare kind of going down. People are starting to go out more. We had about 18,000 people at the Air Canada Center yesterday, but they said 18,000, but there was a lot of seats empty, man. There's a lot of seats empty, so there's probably maybe at best 10,000, not 18,000, but 10,000 is still a lot, right? We have 10,000 people coming in the first day back after the country not country, but the state kind of reopens itself. So that just goes to show how people are getting ready to go out there, go on vacations, get a plane, go to Barbados, go to Cancun, go to all these fun places in the world. So we gotta see if that ends up helping airlines as a whole sector. Is there what's the ETF for airlines? Jet. So Jet ETF. Let's go check. Jets. Yeah. So Jets with an S. These guys are up 2.45% today. So beautiful move on the whole ETF. Just JETS, not G. JETS. The whole sector as a whole moving up in a beautiful fashion to the upside. Oh boy, this stock is paying me money today. Why am I complaining? Just cash that paycheck, Pratty Daddy. Cash that paycheck, homie. All right. No, American lines have no service to Russia. Yeah, obviously we talked about that before. Isn't it amazing COVID ended just like that? I mean, I don't want to get into that topic. I think we could get the conversation will get ruined if we go there really quick. I was gonna talk about something. I blanked out, so I'm gonna go over to the number one volume leader today. I wonder why MULN is whited out over here for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to find out what the coding is that makes it white out and what the reasoning is for that. Or maybe because it's flat on the day it's white. Otherwise it'd be red or green. Obviously, there's different shades of green, different shades of red based on how much they are green, I guess. So maybe that's why it's white, kind of like this guy over here. Makes sense now. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. All right. Anyways, MULN, we already talked about MULN. SoFi, 88 million shares. Finally, SoFi is getting back up there as the volume leader, contesting for it. If SoFi can be a volume leader for like the rest of the week or two more, another week, I think that just goes to show how much strength the stock is going to have off that earnings report. I always talk about relative volume, so this stock is now doing 2.5 times the average volume it does this very minute, and obviously anything over 2 relative volume is good. So 2.59, only 0.59 over 2. I'll still take it, better than being 1 or something. MULN doing 9 times this average volume, and JWN, Nordstrom, doing 21 times this average volume. So it just goes to show how important these earnings reports are and how the stocks move based on these catalysts, based on off of these earnings reports and so on. And if you are wondering what that software is called, thank you to Trade Ideas, who they sponsor us still, right? Trade Ideas? Trade Ideas?
Yeah, we just have
But yeah, we have a friendship with Trade Ideas, so go sign up for Trade Ideas. Amazing software over here, amazing scanner. You guys see us using it all the time on this show. Michael Noss is on our show every Friday, and he is from Trade Ideas, says Sean in the chat.
And tomorrow is Thursday, which means we're going to have Danielle Shea. We all love her.
Good point.
She's our options expert. She will join us at, I believe, 2:50, guys, tomorrow at the closing show. So make sure if you trade options, if you like Danielle as we do and just interested her review on everything what's going on in the markets, come join us tomorrow.
Daniela Shea will be looking forward for the options guru herself.
Yes, sir.
Are you shorting Activision? Yes, I am shorting Activision. I'm always shorting Activision. You know that.
Your top stock recently.
Yeah, my top stock Activision. Like a firm was my top stock.
Yeah.
Now it's Activision. Yeah, pretty much.
You moved forward.
BBIG, big move. Let's go check out BBIG. BBIG back to $2.64. Ah, man. 9% up, though, today. That's looking good. Volume is actually rising at the moment. While we're talking about this stock, big. Oh, wow. Look at that volume spike in the stock. 9 million shares coming in for BBIG. Let's go look at some levels on the daily. Obviously, I don't think I can short that stock without locating some shorts. That's based off of history, but I have to find out if that's the story. Walking into $2.77 will be a better short than right now at $2.67, because I think we're gonna go through that barrier off high of February 28th. So February 28th high already taken out. And I think we're going to keep on going. There we go. It's going to keep on going all the way up to $3 at least, or 270, 280 before we see some rejection come in. So now that we're going into 270, let me see if I can throw ordered for short. And yeah, it got rejected. And the error is probably, as I told you, shares not available. You got to find locates. And if that's the story, you know what Prad's going to say? Not for me. Whoa, BBIG. Yeah, exactly. BBIG getting ready to make some moves again. I forget what the date is when the stock flips over from BBIG to TYDE, and TYDE is basically a crypto NFT company that are into music NFTs, and I think all of their NFTs eventually too. BBIG also has a bunch of other platforms that they bought out. I can't really think of the platform names at the moment, but they do have I think it's called ByteDance or something, the one that's supposed to fight TikTok. I forget what the name of that application's called, but you know, they're trying their best over there to fight the social media aspect and the NFT war that's going on in the crypto world.
People say that Daniel and Arun should have their own show. I agree 100%. But also someone asked on the chat, Pra, what do you think about what our next resistance level for Microsoft if it breaks 300? So 300 is right here, guys. As I can see, the next one would be around 305 in here, and if it breaks 305, I would look maybe for this 307, 309 level. What about you?
Thank you, Miss V.
What do you think about Microsoft?
Let's check it out. I was gonna leave it with you. I was gonna trust your judgment.
Wow.
Okay, so let's see. I think you know, obviously we could go all the way up to 301 if 300 breaks before we see the rejection coming in. But obviously that's the idea of that what's it? Arun tells us, you know, it's not a level, it's not a price, it's more of a area that you want to focus on. So it's more like this whole area that we need to clear for Microsoft. So if we clear 300 to the north side, then we have all of this room to play with all the way up to, you know, 312s. But before we even go to 312s, you will see some turning around maybe at 305 and some turning around at 310, just picking nice even dollar levels. So look at these highs over here and then look at these highs over here. So consolidation from within those ranges is what we'll be looking for. If the stock manages to break through that today, I would love for Microsoft to break above 300 today. But if you noticed how what day was it? I believe it was yesterday. We were looking for that 300 break long, and Microsoft high was 299.99. Right, 299.99 was the high of Microsoft that day, and we did not get that breakout long. And what I should have done is taken the short, because market was like absolutely pooping itself at that moment. But we missed out that opportunity overall. BBIG bought low motive TikTok like-alike. Yeah, thank you for putting that in there.
Guys, just real quick alert. I know that you like 420 number, and Henry Z, shout out to you. We are now at 402 likes, so if you want to be like number 420, this is your chance. Go get it right now. Smash that like button. And also, I had a question here, like, Papa Boy, how many likes so we get option trading in the show? I want more grow to the Trader TV, so we get all the info in one show. So Papa Boy, we would really appreciate if you smash the like button. Doesn't matter like if we have more options traders or not. The second reply will be like a P-Pro8 platform is specialized for day traders, which means we are flat by 4 p.m. so minimize risk. So we hear you. We will try to attract more options specialists. For now, we already have Daniel, who is really great one. So yes, but I will let our production team and Maggie know that we would love more option traders. Are you good?
Nah, not really.
What happened to you?
I don't know. Well, I don't want to talk about it. You guys have to bear with me that last night is still troubling me a little bit. All right.
Too much beer?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a beer or the oysters, to be honest, but we'll find out.
I think it's a beer.
Prad, what's your opinion on SoFi filling the gap within the day? If it fills the gap, it fills the gap. You know, I'm not gonna predict that it's going to do so. I don't have any opinions. At the end of the day, we're happy that SoFi is on the green side. It already pushed to the downside. If it does fill the gap, then we play the gap fill. If it doesn't fill the gap, then we don't play the gap fill. I think, you know, there's no point in predicting it. There's no point in guessworking it. I'm just gonna wait for the levels to play out. 12 already acting like a barrier right now. We're struggling to go back above 12, even with the great catalyst, right? Great earnings catalyst. We're struggling to get above 12. If we do keep seeing rejection of 12, there is a possibility that we can close the gap you're talking about, but there's also that possibility we don't do any of anything, right? And if you are looking for a gap, I don't even see the gap that you're talking about on the dailies. Maybe you're talking about somewhere up here. These levels don't matter until we break above 13, obviously, which we haven't done so. So I don't really see any gap that you are looking to get filled. So maybe you can throw the price point out there for me to look at. Oh baby, Activision finally paying me out. Let's go Activision. I need to throw some orders out here. Moving to the downside, let's see if they fill me on the 40s. If they fill me on the 40s, we want more out on the 35s. Come on, let's see the 40 fill. Come in. Nope, no, they're not going to give me that fill because obviously the market maker is watching me and he just doesn't want to give me any money. DraftKings on a tear, P. Let's go check out DKNG. DKNG on a tear. Yes, sir. Let's go, DraftKings. Moving up north right now. That $22 support coming in clutch for DraftKings. Let's see. Obviously, we're still down on the day, 2%. That price target news article from Morgan Stanley not really helping them out, giving them a boost up. So obviously they're struggling a little bit. But overall, I think as long as we're above 20 on DraftKings, I'll be happy. Eventually get back to $30 or so. That'd be great. But that's going to be a long time out there. Activision, let's go. That's right, baby. Activision in the money. Just gave me that 40-cent fill. No, they did not give me the 40-cent fill. We were pretty close to catching that fill, though. IRNT, boom, runner. Let's go check out IRNT. 2 million shares traded so far on IRNT. But I believe the stock should be blocked, wasn't it? No, maybe that was a different stock. Oh, yeah, I do remember now. We thought it was supposed to be blocked, but it wasn't. Anyways, IRNT indeed moving to the north side. Look at that green candle. Big volume increase in the position. Trying to see if we can take out the pre-market high. But in my opinion, I think we're going to see some barriers coming in soon around around $7 for this stock if we do try to go higher.
But European markets are closed by now. We closed in a positive territory. England is up more than 1%. Germany 0.69%. France 1.59%. Italy and Spain also are up. Ethereum, if we talk about crypto space, is up 0.37%. Yeah, what's up with Bitcoin though?
What is up with Bitcoin? Prad always feels like somebody's watching me. There you go. You happy? You wrote that? I know you wanted me to sing that. I sang it for you.
44,000.
44?
I like it.
Let's go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, 44,000 on Bitcoin. We're finding support at this range high. That'd be great. That'd be great news. If we can, obviously, what Sean mentioned, if we break above 40K, we're squozing to 44K. We're at 44K. Now I want to squoze to 50K so I can take some profits on this damn thing. I'm still in the negative, but not too in the negative. So that's a good thing for me. Let's squoze this bad boy all the way to the moon, baby. Moon. We want to see Bitcoin at 100K at the end of the year. That'd be amazing.
I would love to see
100K end of the year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Finally, JWN. Let's go check out what JWN is doing. JWN moving one more time to the north side. 27 now breaking. We're trying to see if we can get above the yesterday's pre-market high, which was 27.25. Obviously, 38% move on JWN is a little nutty. So I think we might see rejection at 27.25-ish. Yeah, 27.25-ish, and if that level clearly breaks out, then I think we have some clean moves to the north side for JWN. That's the level we're looking for right there. 27.25, 27.35, whatever. Well, if we can break out, we got some nice move to 28, another nice move to $30. That'll be crazy to see the stock at $30 today. That dip by opportunity at 25 coming in clutch for anyone who got it. If you were long 25, 24s on this position, absolutely in the money at the moment, and you're watching the stock break out through pre-market, sorry, not pre-market, after hours highs over there. What do you think about the Fed talking about crypto today? Like I said, I don't predict anything, man. I try not to predict anything, right? So I'm not gonna predict what the Fed's gonna say because it's no point. It's a waste of my energy, waste of your energy, waste of everyone's energy trying to predict what they're going to do and what kind of laws they're gonna implement, what kind of regulations they are and aren't going to implement. It's way better, way stress-free, and easier in life just to wait for them to come out with the information and then disseminate that information and then get mad at that information. Why waste my time thinking about the what kind of answers, what kind of questions they're gonna come out over there, and then get upset over the unexpected, right? I can't control some things, and some of those things that I can't control is what JP is gonna say and what Bullers is gonna say and what Biden's gonna say. I can't control any of that, but what I can control is how I make the trade off of that. And there is no trade right now that I can make off of that, and when the trades do show up off of it, I will gladly make those. And I will do so without having any stress or any worry or any anger. Maybe I'll be angry because he's destroying Bitcoin. Maybe I won't be angry because he's not destroying Bitcoin. Who knows? We just don't know. Control the controllable, as Arun mentioned to us not too long ago. All of this stuff is uncontrollable bias, and there's is no point in stressing out over or even pondering over what they're going to say.
Brad Christopher is asking, is Tesla going back to 980 times soon? We cannot give you the specific time when it happens or if it happens, Christopher, but just for reminder, today Tesla broke 800 level to the upside, almost touched that 890. So everything is possible. Tesla is now down 1.46%. QQQ, meanwhile, is up more than 1%. Looks like it doesn't really following QQQ moves today, so we'll see. But personally, again keeping an eye on that 840 level and on this 845 level. So hopefully it will rebound out of 840 and or 845, and at least will give long opportunities in this range from 840 until around 860ish. But again, knowing Tesla, it can easily go back to 900 today.
Yeah, I think people want crystal ball back because most of these questions can be asked to crystal ball directly. Will the sun come up? Ask the crystal ball, my friend. Will the markets go down? I think crystal ball knows more than I do on that side.
I will allow C-ball if it doesn't get out of hand.
Sean says he will allow C-ball if it doesn't get out of hand. I don't think I even want to allow them with the C-ball. Last time they went too out of hand, man. Yeah, they went too out of hand. I can't trust them.
Let's just see how much people want C-ball. So guys, if you smash the like button, no,
smash the like
button.
Nice.
If you really want to see ball back, we have 2,600 people watching, only 500 likes. So we will see literally how many out of 2,600 want the C ball back. If we break 1K likes, we will see. Maybe I will negotiate with Prad and we will break C ball. It was fun.
All right. Frank, you're talking to Frank. Who did Prad lose a bet to? You guys. I lost the bet to you guys. Or well, you guys manufactured the like button, but I basically lost the bet to you guys, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's go. This stock is beautiful. I gotta take a screenshot of my net on this stock because it's an absolute beautiful number right now. Let me send it to the homies on Discord. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go, homies. You guys can look at that beautiful number that I'm making on Nuan right now. All right. Will SoFi sell off the entire earnings pop? Yeah, C-Ball, we don't know if C-Ball can answer that. We'll see when C-Ball comes back. Those are all dark pool likes. Exactly. Manufactured dark pool likes going around this whole YouTube show, man. But it's all good. As long as there's liquidity on the like button, that's all that matters. We want liquidity. All right. People expect Mulan to go up, so it will go down. FUD content. I mean, who knows, right? We'll see if MULN can hold $1 still. It will be a good thing. Look at that size on MULN at $1. That is, how much is that? That is 127700. That's 127,700 shares sitting there on the 101 price point, and at the $1 price point, there's a lot more size than that. There's almost a million shares, looks like, just off a glance on the $1 price point. Obviously, a stock that's doing 112 million shares today, the stock that did 600 million shares 2 days ago, and the same stock that did like 300 million shares yesterday. You can't expect that size to hold up for too long. If there's a big buyer or a big seller, that size is getting just absolutely destroyed. And the float for this is like, what, 1 million? MULN. Oh, come on. No data available. There we go. Detail, 22 million float. SoFi tanking, SoFi moving to the downside again, not looking good. SoFi failing to hold 12 on the way down and then turning 12 into a resistance. 12 is now basically where VWAP is, I guess. VWAP is at 1220, but it's pretty basically where VWAP is, and turning that into resistance. Markets are still green. Your Nasdaq is still up 1 full percent on the day. ES is up 1.5% on the day. Man,
Oyster's trying to escape out of
yeah,
the
it was just trying to escape out of me, honestly. But okay, SoFi, as we were talking about, was just trying to escape. They're trying to crawl out of my body right now. Miss, you're too funny. But it is lunchtime. You are right, Marky. Mark. It is lunchtime. Expect volume to die down in the market a little bit. Look at SoFi's volume has already dwindled quite a bit since the open, and we're gonna see this across the board for most stocks. What was the stock that was moving up? BBIG. Let's go check out BBIG. There we go. $2.70. That was the perfect area to short it. I was talking about it for you guys. If you located that short, congratulations on having the 20-cent short right now. Easy short, right? Free money. But Lucas said, well, there is no such thing as free money, Prad. You paid for that free money intuition for the past 2 years by getting beat up left and right, and now that free money feels free, but it's really not free. So
What does
that's
Luca
a good
trade
point.
today?
What does Luca trade today?
Yeah.
Luca, you want to share some trades with us today? Okay, whenever you're ready, just send it to. You don't have Miss V's contact, do you? Send it to the Discord. Okay, fine.
And you can send to me and
then you'll pull it up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Awesome. Thank you, Miss V. BBIG, Prad, Fave, Sarcasm, ZM, bag holders. Yeah, obviously. Man, look at the Zoom move today, man. What is going on with this stock? I guess it's not what is going on with this stock. You guys know how bearish I am about Zoom. I think this company is absolute dog water, right? Deserves to be where it is, and actually deserves to go even much, much, much lower. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times in my life, but you know, this company is absolute dog water. Look at this, $600 thanks to COVID, and now that COVID's over with, I'm not gonna say over with, but you know, we're slowing down with everything around COVID. We're back to $100 where we belong on this position. Let's send it back all the way to the IPO price and even below IPO. You know, I like Affirm more than Zoom at this point, even though Affirm is really, really, really to the downside. Where is Affirm today? Affirm at 39 bucks, under 40 one more time, and the IPO for Affirm is at 97 bucks or something. So obviously, not gonna work out for these guys. Their competition are a dime a dozen, and they can be taken out easily. If anything, I could see Zoom being a buyout candidate, like how Microsoft bought out Skype, and now Skype is a complete garbage product that nobody uses unless you're like trying to scam people on the internet, right? So that's Skype. So I could see maybe Microsoft buying out Zoom to rival Google Meet, to rival Slack, to rival something else, because their rival partner is pretty much going to be way stronger than them. Way stronger than them. And free. Discord is probably the best alternative for Zoom, and it's free, and you can do way more on Discord than you can do on Zoom. You could have webhooks, API connections, and so on. I can't say, is Skype still a thing? Yeah, sadly, Skype is still a thing. I don't know how Microsoft have not taken it to the shed and put like 15 bullets, pull the extendo mag clip and dump the whole clip in there, then pull out the AK and dump a whole clip of AK, then strap on the silencer and then dump a whole clip of silencer in there. Like, that's what I would have done if Skype was my product, right? If I was Microsoft and I bought Skype and I saw Skype do absolutely nothing, I'm dumping like 100-round mags into that stock, or not stock, but the company overall. But clearly there's something there in Skype that they don't want to shut it down, and they're going to keep it alive a little bit longer.
I remember when Skype Jazz came out, it was so much fun.
Yes.
Pew, 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 pew. The call.
That is true, right? The ringtone was amazing.
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Boom. And you could
Boom,
like
boom,
put, you know,
boom.
like things above you, which would below you, which works like so bad, like
Yeah.
green screen.
The filters,
Yeah.
like those filters were amazing. Honestly, I have so many memories off Skype, but
Yeah.
it's done.
Right.
It's done. Who still uses Skype anymore?
I don't.
You're just Instagram calling people these days. Skype,
Yeah.
not Skype, but Snapchat calling. What is that thing on Apple? FaceTime. FaceTiming people all the time, right? So like, Zooms.
Who do video calls today?
I don't.
Like,
Anybody who calls me, they get yelled at. You know, if I have a voicemail, and I guess you guys know my voicemail because some of you know my number. It goes, hello, hello. Hi, I got you. That's the voicemail. Don't call me. Bang. Hang up.
high five. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like in 21st century, before calling,
Yeah.
you at least have to like text, right?
Yeah,
like,
text
hi,
me that you're gonna call
can-
me first.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Miss V
Uh,
has it exactly on the north.
Guys, write in the
Call
comments
me
what do you
first.
think? Is it okay just randomly start a video calling people? And we have a super chat from Diego Garcia. Thank you so much, Diego. And he wonders, Prad, who hurt you? I think a few bottles of beer and oysters started the fight inside of Prad's stomach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, other than that, nobody.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. You know, it's just every now I make a sudden movement, it just feels like something bad's gonna happen. But nothing bad has happened. We're good. You know, we're chilling right now. Activision, baby. Oh man, I love this stock. I'm gonna put Activision on my license plate of my Lambo, dude. This is nuts. I'm gonna have to. Activision puts is what my license plate's gonna be because this is nutty. Every day I come in, I don't have to trade any other stock but Activision. Come on, what a free stock. Prad, new name will be Ralph by the end of the show, okay? My boy Prad needs to smoke a fatty. No, none of that. Maybe after market closes, but none of that yet. Prad made my coffee puke up on that spike analysis. Oh no! If you need some tissues, I got some tissues right here. Let me know. We can mail some tissues or something to you. Figure it out. Hopefully your keyboard's fine and your mouse is fine. That's what matters. But I'm glad that I made you chuckle over there over that joke. I'm gonna have to throw one more order here. How much size do I have? I still have a good amount of size, so I could just keep on layering orders to the downside. Let me do this. I did 25, so we'll do 20, and there we go. We have a bunch of orders to the downside, bunch of orders to the upside, and just caking it, absolutely caking it. I remember when Activision won their lawsuit against Atari. Oh man, this has to be a long time ago. I don't, obviously I wasn't trading stocks then, and I was just a gamer, just a nerd back then. Someone Instacart Prad some depends. What is that? Okay. Neil, no more games with Prad till he gets first of the month. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna listen to it. I'll be honest. Listen, I know who Bone Thugs and Harmony are, Playmaker, but it's not happening. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to it. It's not my era. Just not my time. Not my life. Not something that I can relate to. I can relate to Kanye more than I can relate to these gangster rap songs from Tupac and Biggie and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Okay, I wasn't slanging rocks. I wasn't living in Miami. I was living in India with poverty and power outage every 3 hours. Okay. So I can't relate with whatever Eazy-E had to say in his rap, but I can kind of relate with Kanye a little bit. That's why.
Prad, we had a busy day today and still having with earnings reporters. And just for recap, guys, Sofi reported better than expected. Nordstrom, wonderful report. AMC also beat estimates for quarter
Nice.
4. Salesforce reported revenue profit above estimates. Wonderful day. Earnings pretty much all are really good. And let's see what companies are going to report after market today and before the open tomorrow. Can you?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Brad. Already, we have the biggest one in the middle, Best Buy, VSCO, Victoria's Secret is the interesting one, Big Lots, C3AI, I see some traders talk about that name, BJ, Snowflake for sure, ChargePoint, Kroger, Billy, Proud. What do you find the most interesting for yourself in here?
Viva. Oh, I looked like I thought that was Vima. Oh my God! If you guys know what Vima is,
No.
Okay. Oh my.
It's a stock?
No, it's a. We'll talk about it in
Okay,
a second. So Best Buy, Miss V, #1 candidate on that board without
Right.
a doubt. Billy, and then TD Bank. So I think, oh, Snowflake's on there. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Box, that's Dropbox, right? I think that's Dropbox.
Just a box, but I will check.
And then Charge Points up there too. So
Yes.
still some good names up there. Oh, C3AI, that's a good one too. So we got some good names. Coupang, I don't really trade that much, but obviously we'll have that on the watch. And Miss V mentioned BJ's. I don't even
Yep.
know what those are.
I think those are retailers.
Okay.
Box is not Dropbox. I believe Box is a company that develops in markets cloud-based content management collaboration.
Okay, so they
production
basically do
tools.
something like Dropbox, and they have the same name as Dropbox, but they're not
Maybe.
Dropbox.
That's
these
right.
guys just stole their name. That's amazing.
Yeah, but I don't see any information in relation to Dropbox. I believe Dropbox has its own stock.
DBX, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, guys, write in the comments what you are the most excited to trade tomorrow from this list. And Prad, what is Vima?
So yeah, Vima is for anyone who knows what Vima is, it's a multi-level marketing company that I was signed up to. And I think it started in America and it transferred over to Canada. And man, what a joke. Like obviously, I was just a kid. I just saw dollar signs in my eyes and I was like, if I sign up my friend and my friend sign up his friend and his friend signs up his friend, I make $1 million and drive a Mercedes? No way. But obviously none of that worked out. None of that happened. I took fat L's after L's after L's. Every reload the stupid company made me reload on those energy drinks that I had to go sell. None of that happened. And you know what though? I will say at the end of one thing that Vima did help me, or multi-level marketing companies did help me, was they put me on the right path in life. I was never really cared. I never really cared about reading self-help books or learning and getting better and blah 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 blah. But thanks to that path in life, like they make you read a lot of those self-help books and dive into yourself a little bit, really find out the type of person you are. And that kind of took me from there into trading. And then I've grown a lot and learned a lot from MLM. But at the end of the day, they're nothing but scams. They only work for the top 5% people or whatever. You got to work your butt off for that. It's not worth it. Absolutely not worth going into any MLMs. But the education I learned from there was insane. Immense value that I learned from there. What is going on? Okay. Do you go long on BJs? I hope you're not using that as a sexual term, but I think Tyrone's trying to make a joke out of BJ. BJ is a sexual thing.
Really?
Yeah, but also I'm pretty sure we're talking about the company BJ, you and I, but
Right.
they're just making a joke out of it.
I wonder why so many words in the US have sexual context.
AMD baby says $4 in the money, says Sean on AMD. Absolutely ripping, looking good, baby. Moving up to the north side. Super long on those. Super long on I'm not sure what we're talking about. Okay, going back to AMD here, breaking out the high a day, 117.50 going through. Now we're waiting for my final line coming in at 118. That's where we want to be short in the stock, right? At 118.50. So we're waiting for AMD to keep going a little bit higher, so we can get that nice fill. Let's go check on Microsoft. 300 coming into play very soon. We did go as 299.73 on Microsoft, and then we just stopped. Didn't go. How did I not get that fill? What the heck? Give me a second, guys. Let me just focus on what orders are here on NUAN. We're good. Okay, we'll go to Sean real quick. Oh, what the?
No, didn't work. Okay.
How do we go back? Yeah. So anyways, my orders are good. We can go back to trading here. So we're obviously we're looking for that 300 break long, because markets are looking healthy, very very healthy on the market. But that 300 break does not happen, then we're going short. Premium gas is 3.74 today at BJ's. Sheesh. I didn't even know they sell gas. I thought they were just retailers, unless you guys are playing with me. Hi, what trading platform do you use? I'll let Miss V answer that, because someone said they don't like my voice and they wanted Miss V's voice.
That's not true.
You banned them. I saw that. Good job. Props to you. You banned them.
So guys, yes, we trade with P Pro 8 platform. Dan, Terry, I just sent you the link. Go check it out. It's like 500 fee for join Day Trade the World prop firm, and the perks of this is that you can open the office even in your apartment, in your bedroom, in any room, and be related to Trader TV, not to Trader TV.Live, but to Day Trade the World. Use our platform, and of course have all the availabilities we have. Again, the one I like the most, that we have a big shorting power. We can short even when IPO comes out. I know, which is really cool, and many more. So go join the link and check it out. Also, we have offices all over the world, so maybe you can join one, again, except for the US, because of the regulations in the country.
Okay, be just like Costco. Ah, okay, got it. Then that makes sense. Then they probably do sell gas. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, that's how they know. Okay, what? How did the conversation go to that one? Okay, moving fast. Are you Indian? Yes, I am. And she is not, obviously. Obviously. Let's go check out what, obviously we saw how AMD is moving. We saw Microsoft's moving. I want to go check on Apple because we haven't seen Apple all day today. Apple's still playing around the same prices. Oh, maybe not. We're actually up 2%. But I remember 167 from yesterday. Why do I remember 167 from yesterday? My charts are not going to load. Grrr. But clearly 167 was nowhere close to where we are. Let's go look at this. There we go. This is the daily chart. Let's zoom out. Okay, 166, 167. We do have a line over there at 168. We have multiple areas that we're looking at. So Apple about to clear this level at 166.50 is probably a good indication for as long as the market goes. Obviously, lunchtime, it's 12:16. I don't like taking trades at this time of the day, especially breakout trades at this time of the day are the worst. The worst setup on this time of the day you can take are breakout trades, because most of the time those setups won't have a follow through. When you're taking a breakout, let's say off an even dollar breakout or a support resistance breakout, you want there to be volume that pushes the stock along with it, kind of like you know, a ketchup bottle, right? A empty ketchup bottle or nearly empty ketchup bottle. You're just squeezing air. But if you start thumping the back over there, it goes to the front. It's getting ready. All the ketchup is in the front. It has some follow through to go with it, and it's gonna come out nice and easy onto your bread or your hash browns or whatever you're eating. But if there's no follow through for that breakout, you're just gonna get a and then nothing else comes out, and then you're just like smacking this ketchup bottle against the table and whatnot, right? So you need volume, you need the follow through to actually have the push in the market during breakout setups. That being said, Apple is going up to the upside in a beautiful way, going to 167. Good analogy. Keep the bottle upside down. You don't need to do any of that. Listen, man, I'm trying to help you guys over here in the best way I can, and all you guys do is troll me. I'm done.
Talking about Apple, starting today, you cannot buy iPhone in Russia.
iPhone in Russia?
Or any Apple products.
You cannot.
No.
Well, whatever. You're here. You can buy them here. Maybe you could.
Maybe this is my new business.
Your business.
Money.
Import, export.
Right? Hopefully the government doesn't see this now.
Miss V with the import export business. We're not gonna see her anymore. She's gonna be a Russian Apple oligarch sitting in Maybach, Mercedes Maybachs in Russia. Miss V, I see you scheming over there already. Good stuff, Miss V. Good stuff.
Yep.
Let me just throw some orders here for some profits. Awesome. All right, Miss V got out just in time. Yeah, I mean, we're happy she's safe, and obviously we pray for her family, whoever, and also anyone that she knows in that side of the world at the moment. You can buy a MacBook for $1 million. Google it. What the heck? Art Vandal. We're gonna go for some. Speaking of ketchup, KHC. Thank you for a ticker finally being thrown into the stock market in the chat over here. KHC Heinz. This is Heinz, right? KHC. Yeah, awesome. So Kraft Heinz. We love this stock. And I don't understand how this stock could go bankrupt at one point. You know, what's that? Or maybe that was a different Heinz, right? That went bankrupt. I think that was a different Heinz.
I don't think Heinz went.
Hertz, that was Hertz. Okay, yes. I'm thinking about a different one. Okay, there you go, Hertz. I'm thinking about Hertz. But yeah, Kraft Heinz, man. You guys saw how many ketchup packets I had on my desk, and that comes from basically what? Super Chicken and I was gonna say Toronto Maple Leafs, but no, it comes from Tim Hortons, right? The amount of the amount of packets that they just hand out over there, like they're paying for it. I mean, we're paying for it too with our cost for food and everything. That's a ton of money that Heinz just prints on ketchup packets over there. So these guys having a beautiful move. Do they have a earnings report coming up anytime soon? They do. They already had one on the 26th of January. The next one is in May, so quite a way out. But 3rd May is when we're having another report for these guys. Wait, this is Apple. I'm looking at the wrong company. Sorry. Let me go look at KHC. So KHC earnings was not too long ago on actually February 16th. They had a good earnings report. Yeah, they had a good earnings report, which helped them move from $35 to $40. And now Kraft Heinz is trying to find support at 38 and doing so successfully. Good support area to lean on. If we do go closer to 38 anytime tomorrow or next week or something, I think that's a level to go long off of. Looks like Sean actually went long on the VWAP break of Microsoft instead of waiting for the 300 like I am. That's a way better trade, obviously, because if that 300 breaks and it breaks at the wrong time without the follow through that we're talking about, the catch-up analogy, right? If it doesn't have the follow through, then I'm most likely getting beat up on that 300 level, which has not yet broken. But beautiful entry on the break of VWAP. Why is my chart not updating? There we go. Beautiful entry on the break of VWAP, catching some profits on the way out. Let's see if he's holding any. I'm gonna guess he is. Okay. The last take was the final out for him over there. He is out. What's the latest on crypto? I think the latest on crypto is still just based on the Ukraine-Russia tensions. I think a lot of people are supporting Ukraine through Bitcoin and through cryptocurrencies. Actually, I saw some streamers on Twitch gambling on poker and everything, and they said that they're playing on stake.com, so that's crypto also. So they were gambling on there, and they were talking about how all the proceeds are for Ukraine relief or whatever. But I'm not trying to talk about the politics. I'm trying to talk about how crypto is being used in the overall spectrum of what's going around in the world. So with that being the key what's the word I'm looking for? Key catalyst for crypto. That's why we got back above 40K. And then obviously a lot of people were short on cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin below 40K there. That probably triggered a bunch of stops that went off. And obviously Sean called this out. If Bitcoin breaks 40K, we might squoze to 44K. And we did that to the key, perfectly to the key. And now we're finding support at 44K, which means if we break up out of 46K, we got to move to 52K. And if that happens, I'm probably losing my mind because I think most of my positions will be in profit big time. Which is let's go. We thought we'd have to hold Bitcoin for 2 years, but if they're gonna give me profit in less than a year, we're taking some of that profit out.
Here we go.
That's right. Here we go. Satellite radio. I'll go ahead with the boom, boom. That's right. That's some Black Eyed Peas right there for you guys. Activision moving back up and down. They didn't give me any fills at the 50s. Oh well. Shorts are getting wrecked on JWN, up 40%. Sheesh. 40% on JWN. They're still struggling near the pre-market high of 27.25. The high day today, it says 27.25. Did we get there? It looks like we did. And that's where we're seeing the struggle around. Wow. I should have shorted that, I guess. So let me show you what I'm looking at. JWN. This is the level I was looking at, 27.25, 27.35 area. And we're turning around pretty much exactly around there. If you look at the pre-market high yesterday, 27.25 is the exact high from pre-market and also the high from today. So, yes, sir. Sorry, not pre-market. After hours yesterday. I keep messing that up. URG. Let's go check out URG. Unless you're calling me a G, then yeah, thank you. I know I am a G. Let's go to URG. I can't find it on NY. I can't find it on NQ. It should be on Amex. There we go. It's on Amex. It is trying to go up 8% right now. A dollar stock with 1 million shares. It's only 3 million shares on a dollar stock. Not bad, but not great either. Overall, I'd love a lot more volume. Let's go check out what the average volume is on this one. Average volume is what is this? It's UR Energy. Okay, so average volume 2 million shares. Market cap 366 million and the volume is 3.2 million. Trying to go into the resistance of $1.75 over here. If we do get there, I could see some selling coming in, and if we do break out of $1.75, we have the nice move to $2 coming in for the rest of the week or so. Two of these positions are out of money, but not a big deal for me on that side, and these other two positions are coming back to the downside. Let's go. Awesome. SoFi will break the new low. Bid in the 50s. SoFi will break the day's low, apparently. Bid in the 1150s area. I think I'm just going to be patient and just bid in the $11 area. Obviously, having that killer report that helped them go up, what, 18% or something? I forget what the number was that they jumped up in the after hours. Not helping them today. Kind of seeing maybe profit taking coming in. You're seeing the swing traders profiting. You're probably seeing the day traders taking their profits. Maybe not, because the day traders only had one direction to trade, which was short. New low on SoFi. There you go. New low on SoFi coming in. Squanch. Squanch from, you know where Squanch is from? He's from Rick and Morty. Squanch. Squanchy. That's right. SoFi to the floor. No, not to the floor. To the moon, SoFi. Come on. But today, obviously, weakness in the stock for the intraday side at least.
Talking about the floor, Tesla is down, guys, now almost 2%, getting closer and closer to this 845 level. I wonder if it hold there or will break all the way until 840. And kind of weird, literally. Markets are up, like, well, Nasdaq a little bit now going lower, but it's still 1.24% up, and Tesla is down almost 2%, and I don't see any like significant bad news on the name. And previous close, as we can see, we are much lower than previous close. The close was at around 864. We opened above the close and then dipped all the way down.
Did I get your picture? Let me go check. It is 12:30, so it is that time of the day. Yeah, I got your picture. Let me send it to Miss V and she can open it up. Let me copy this picture, close that, and then Miss V, where are you? Bang. Awesome.
I'm here.
And let me also open this one too, and then send you this one. Copy image, and then enter that, and then send this one.
Cool,
also.
thank you, Brad.
Enter that, close this. We'll close that. You have any other picture you sent me? No.
Just two, right?
Who's this? Yeah, just two.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, well, you want to come over?
I will open them first, guys.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Miss V. SoFi still moving to the downside. 1162 breaking. What is this stock? HHMC going to the downside. 887. We need to throw some profits. There we go. We have some profits out. We're Gucci now. So obviously, guys, it is. We're gonna try something. We had Brandon on for a couple of days. Obviously, we're gonna try to bring on more and more faces, show you different setups, show you different ideas that people have on the floor. Once we have a full floor, it's gonna be even better because you're gonna see a lot of new faces. You guys already met Tony. You guys met Brankles. We call him Brankles, but his name is Brandon. And incoming very soon is going to be Luca, the boy wonder, the boy genius himself. So it's going to be fun to see how he traded today, how what setups he was watching, and maybe we can go through his trading career, how he started, how he graduated, what helped him get out of the struggles period of trading, and what helped him maintain the success that he has, that got him so far. So here he comes. Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Luca himself. What's up, Luca?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
Couple things. Yeah, just sit a little bit closer and just talk directly into the mic if you can, because the directional voices, it won't be picked up.
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay, hopefully everyone can hear me. What's going on, everyone? First and foremost, hopefully everybody had a profitable morning. My morning was, it started off a little bit bumpy, but I picked it back up and everything went well. I can show you guys a couple trades that I took here. So trade number one on Neo, I tried the 22 break. There was some weakness. I was looking at the tape, looked a little weak, so I tried it once. It was a fake break, kind of popped back up on me, so I just got out quickly. And, that's the benefit of being here. The fees are so cheap, so you can just get in, get out, get in, get out, and it costs you virtually nothing. So I took one stab at it and didn't work, but still had my eye on it. The second one worked out very well, as you can see, scalped it all out down here. Held a very small piece for the move down, and then doubled down on the scalp over here, and then covered it in front of 21. So that was a very decent trade. I had my eyes on NEO just because of the general weakness in the market. And what I tend to see is this name pop and then drop, and all the people who chase the long are just hitting the bids. So it looked really good. It was in play for me for the past week or so, so I was pretty happy with that one. And then the second one here was, Microsoft. So Microsoft, a name that everybody probably has in their portfolio. I know Sean always talks about it. I definitely have to buy more of this name, but we had that 294 level from yesterday, and it was pretty solid. It held maybe like 2, 3, 4 times, and then it broke, flushed, and then came back and then rallied. So I had my eyes on that. I had my bids out in the morning. It was sort of on the back burner, and then we had the Fed speakers speaking, and we got that flush down. So I got the first fill. Unfortunately, I couldn't reload. It was a very quick move. I mean, if you could see here, like this is like 1, 2, 3 minutes maybe, and we have a $4 winner. So $3-4 in the money after a couple minutes. You can't complain about that.
That's right.
That one was solid. That one really did surprise me. But yeah, I'm kind of upset that I couldn't take more size there. But is what it is. Whatever, no big deal. Scalped it out, got it out over there, and then kind of reloaded for the little pop over there. And then this position was, and this is something I don't know if maybe you guys can understand this. I was thinking of building the long for the next leg up on Microsoft, and then I got distracted. I was looking at other names, and then I just said, you know what, it's up here. Let me just get out and reevaluate. So, I mean, I don't know if I would have been stopped out, maybe stopped below 295 over there. But, yeah, it had that nice move up, and then definitely eyeing the $300 level. But, like everybody's saying, you don't want to play breakouts. The kind of what I notice is the liquidity in this market is something else. It's very interesting. And we're getting those pops, and then it just kind of fails and then goes down, and everybody who chased just hits the bid, and there's not that much bid stepping up at those levels, so you really kind of get flushed, get out of the money, then you're in a tough position and you have a tough decision to make. So I'm not sure how I'm going to play that 300 level, but it's definitely on watch.
All right, so let's dive deeper about you. Obviously, I see a question in the chat. It says, "Who is this guy?" I'm just gonna introduce him. He is Luca. But now, Luca, how long have you been trading with Day Trade the World?
I've been trading now. Well, for the past year, it's definitely been interesting. I've been watching the tape for a year now, and I've been with Day Trade the World. I actually have an interesting story. So I started a while back as a trainee, and back in 2019, things were kind of slow. Wasn't as exciting as it is now. So I did take a sabbatical and ended up coming back. Luckily enough, I understood the platform, so I just kind of jumped right back in, and everything went well. So I've been on and off, but I would say maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Awesome. So in the past year or so, and we were at your graduation party. We had a great time. We got absolutely sauced, lost in the sauce over there on the graduation party.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But ever since you graduated, what is helping you really to bring in the money, to get consistent? What steps are you taking to make sure that you're trading the right stocks every day and so on?
Yes, that's a great question. So it's super important if you're day trading, it's very important to trade stocks that are in play. So stocks that are doing volume, stocks that have range. So you definitely want to be trading those because not to get too technical, but obviously there's a lot of algorithms out there and there's a lot of market makers and for example, Citadel making markets, we don't really know what they're doing. So on these low volume stocks, you don't want to get trapped. You get put in these difficult situations and they could just I've seen some interesting scenarios where the tape just kind of glitches out and moves one direction. And it's not just me. There's a lot of other traders out there who are saying the same thing. So you definitely want to focus in on stocks that are in play. And so every day there's going to be something different. And you guys are lucky because Neil and Sean do all the work for you and come at you in the morning with the fire. So it's good. Just listen to them. But yeah, it's one thing. It's a learning lesson. I come from a background I studied finance in school, And so, you know, coming here, I thought to myself, oh, let me look at this from like a portfolio approach, right? And that's me being a newbie and not really understanding. And then once you kind of gauge market mechanics and understand it a little bit more, everything comes together, and then you start really focusing in. So yeah, just definitely look at volume. You want to look at things like the spread. Factor that into like your risk if you have like a higher risk tolerance or a lower risk tolerance. But yeah, for sure, volume number one thing. It has to be doing volume.
Awesome. And a couple things as to what is your go-to strategy. Are you like more of a futures trader? Are you looking at equities only? Like what are you mostly staring at during your stare at screen time?
So mostly equities. For the past year, I've been looking only at equities. I'm starting to get into futures. I don't really have an edge, so it's kind of start small and just kind of get a feel for the market. I actually had the pleasure of sitting beside a great futures trader back in the day, and you know, I didn't really know what I was looking at, but you know, I kind of gauged what he was doing, and a lot of the times, this may sound funny, but it's like when it looks like the worst spot to buy, that's where you should be buying. And I haven't gotten the hang of that, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it looks like the worst spot, so I'm thinking like, oh, maybe it's the sell here, and then it just kind of reverses. But yeah, for sure. And Arun's doing very well. Like his levels are usually on point, so I'm trying to follow that. But again, it's not something that's my strength, so I try to stay away from that.
For sure.
So yeah,
for
mostly
sure.
equities and just kind of gauging equity markets.
For sure. Well, if you have anything else you want to share with us, feel free. You want to look at.
Hopefully the floor fills up. Get your applications in. You know, it's a lot of fun over here, and there's a lot of computers that are free. So you know, get those resumes into Greg, and he'll get to them as soon as he can.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to draw the line. We were talking to Greg yesterday about that. I'm not sure if we're going to continue with that. We have way too many applications right now, I believe. And he's being overwhelmed with emails over there. So for sure. But the one thing that I am excited is I think the level of applicants we're going to get now are going to be way better than before. You know, I don't want to pick on people from the past, but we've had some poor class selection in the past, and you know, I can't wait to see what kind of new faces. Already, the class that we have right now is miles better than any class that I've seen in the past. So it looks like you know, everyone's getting interested to trade more. I'm very happy to have you back on the floor. They probably are annoyed because like I'm yelling at you across the floor while they're live and everything. So they're probably annoyed over there listening to me and Luca scream at each other. But boy, the boys are back in town, and we're here to have some fun. We're here to have some fun. So yeah, if anyone who has Greg's email already, feel free to email him. But I don't think we're gonna put his email out anymore. I'll confirm that's the step that we're going through with Greg. And then if he wants us to share the email again, we'll share it. Are we done? Are we done sharing your email? All right, Luca, we're going to let you go so we can jump back to the markets here. Thank you for coming on today.
Yeah, no problem.
Anytime you want to come on, share some trades, your ideas or anything, feel free to message me or Valeriia. Same goes to Brandon. Brandon, if you can hear us, feel free to throw some messages in the chat so, you know, more setups, more faces for the viewers to meet. More fun for all of us to have.
Always a pleasure. Happy to be here, and best of luck to everybody trading for
yes,
the rest
sir.
of the day.
Let's hear it for Luca. Let's hear it for Luca. Let's see some claps in the. Let's see some clap emojis in the chat, guys. Thank you, Luca.
Thank you for welcoming me so warm.
Yes, and welcome Miss V with some more claps in the chat. Actually, no, welcome Miss V with some like button smashes. Right, Miss V?
Yes.
All right. Luca's missing a teardrop on the hat. Whoa, guys, listen. He's not a. What do you mean? They think you're a bank robber or something. Oh my God, these guys are hilarious. There we go. Some claps coming in. I love it. Thank you for all the support, and also let's see some likes coming in for Miss V over there. Bring in the like count, baby.
That's true. We need, guys, only 300 more likes to get to 1,000. We really hope for your support. And Henry Zad sent you for $20 super chat. More thanks for Prad.
I think we got this when you were away. I don't know if you can see it. Sea King.
What?
Can you see the Sea King became a member one?
No.
No. Yeah. Okay. Sea King 9 minutes ago became. You can't. Perfect.
Here it is. Sea King. Sorry. I was away
No,
from my
good,
computer.
you're good.
Welcome to the family, to the green side. I hope you're having a profitable green day. And I don't think Seeking just became the member because badge near this says, oh, Seeking is a member for 1 month so
yeah.
far. So thank you so much. Please stay with us, guys, and shout out to all the members. We love your support a lot.
Awesome. What? Let me time out this guy. Don't ever put messages like that in the chat, bruh. Come on, you're getting timed out for that. All
Ew.
right, don't be cheap. They need danks. Wow, guys, it's okay. It's okay. We love all the dank funds you send us over here, Henry. We appreciate it, but obviously it's not mandatory. You don't have to do any of that. All of it is appreciated always, without a doubt. But no, thank you for encouraging people to send some more dank funds over here all the time. Moving on to Sofi. Sofi is still cracking to the downside. The whip is being cracked on SoFi's back here, not working out. All that happiness and giddiness that I had from eating oysters yesterday. Brandon goes, SoFi back at 13.18, and I'm like, yes sir, SoFi back. I'm back to average. And then Brandon goes, you're a real trader now, and that was a good moment over there. But now looks like I'm not a real trader because I'm back in the negative. So this sucks. SoFi back is gonna go more and more to the downside if this keeps continuing, in my opinion. Someone mentioned support around 1150 or only buy below 1150. I'm going to kind of reiterate that and say only buy under or closer to $11, not at 1150. But obviously that's your price point. Whatever that you're happy with is something that you do. I'm just gonna wait for that $11 bottom. Way easier long at 11 than it is at 1150. Knowing me, if I'm long 1150, I'm going to chase the price all the way up to $11. Keep trying to average in. Eventually have a really bad average and then get beat up on the position. So why even deal with all of that nonsense when I can just wait for $11, and if $11 doesn't happen, it's okay. I don't make the trade today. I'll make the trade tomorrow or another day or next day or the other day after that, right? I'm not worried about it. I'm already made my shutdown for the day, and I'm only in 51 trades on the day, right? It's coming to that point where I'm able to smash these trades and not be over trading as much as I used to. I used to take like 300, 400 trades, not over trading, but kind of going a little crazy on my end on trades. But now we're only 51 trades, 52 trades in on the day, already back to our shutdown. And that's all my goal is, right? Every day I make my shutdown goes up. Every day I make my shutdown, it keeps on increasing. And that constant growth in that shutdown is all I'm hunting at the end of the day.
That's cool, Prad, and I'm keeping an eye on Tesla. It's closer and closer to that 840 level, but again, I will be looking for if it breaks. I might be considering some shorts, but honestly, I would better love it to rebound and find a strong, stay strong above it and try some longs. But we will see what will happen to Tesla. Meanwhile, we have another super chat from JD's 357. Guess what? $420. Dan Cares, Earners, OTD, XOM, SoFi, Oxy, MRO, DWAC, Apple. So basically,
The whole market.
JDs, yeah, talking about energy names, about DWAC and Apple. So maybe
Wow,
make
DWAC is getting smacked
yeah,
right now.
let's take a look at DWAC.
DWAC is actually getting smacked right now. As soon as you pull up DWAC, something happened there. What is going on? So DWAC just dropped from 98 to 95 on the 3-minute candle over there, and it's continuing its downwards move for some reason. So what? Were we surprised that DWAC popped up? Yeah, we were surprised that DWAC popped up above 100, and now we're actually doing the exact opposite in the other direction, or the exact same thing in the opposite direction now. Let's see if we find support at $95, which is around the close at yesterday. But man, that's a pretty decent drop on DWAC. I think the drop was more than the bump up that it had through 100 just now. So let's see, it went from 97 to 102. Well, yeah, obviously this is like a $3 candle. This is like a also a $3 candle. So never mind. Looking to get back in on the long side for DWAC, I guess. Yeah, if 95 holds up, why not? I just hate trading the stock with this big of a spread. We know the mentality of traders. This is how I look at most positions, right? I try to understand the psychology. I'm not saying I'm an expert psychologist, but I try to understand the psychology. Most people who were playing DWAC long, and it was around 50s, 60s, $40, when the people were buying those 40, 50, 60 dollar prices for DWAC, the trade was when DWAC comes out on the App Store, Truth Social Media comes out on the App Store, we're gonna sell our shares for profit at $100. That played out exactly how people thought it would. So I don't see value in DWAC being above 100 at any point right now when the app has no follow through. We have not heard anything about that app since the day it dropped. I don't see anyone talking about it on Twitter, and you know, no articles around it have come out. So because of that, I can't help it but be bearish on DWAC. And if I'm bearish, I can't go long on the stock at these prices. I just can't, because we're still close to that same price point where people were getting ready to sell their shares on the day the application drops. And because of that, I can't do it. Marky Mark. Too many emotional traders in DWAC. Too many emotional traders to begin with anywhere. You're dealing with money. You're dealing with you know, income. If it'd be crazy to think that people are not emotional. You'd be emotional too, with the amount of money that people were moving on DWAC. Everyone's entitled to have their emotion. Obviously, you don't want to have their emotion in the trade that ruins your trade for you, but you're entitled to it. You're trading money over here. Psychology and emotions are what move the market for the most part. Obviously, you have these algos who have no emotion, no anything at all. They're not human. They're computers, so they move the market around. But at the end, like, what moves the you know, the profit that you're taking at the day comes from other people. You're not beating algorithms out there. You're beating people. And if you're beating people, they're losing money while you're making money. And if they're losing money, their psychology is affected and their emotions are affected. You think if I have a losing day, I'm going home and I'm talking to my dog in a happy way? Maybe, yeah, I love my dog, but I'm gonna be a little, like, sad on the day for that day, right?
That's
it's okay
normal.
to be emotional. It's normal.
Of course.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, we're trying to keep emotions out of the trade. Obviously, everyone's trying to do that. Trading with emotion is bad. I play against that. Like I said, everyone wants to do that, but everyone's entitled to it. Everyone's entitled to those simple human emotions that we have, we're born with. If you don't have that, then you're a sociopath and you're gonna be a killer in the future, right? Like, that's as simple as it gets. You're gonna be a sociopath killer in the future.
Just find the gold middle.
Yeah,
Still
the
be
middle, medium
human,
point.
but at the same time, don't let your emotions to lead you to wrong decisions and to wrong actions. That's all. But having emotions is very good. You know, guys, which emotion I love? When we get 1,000 likes and we are streaming and being happy, please help us to experience these emotions and smash the like button. Meanwhile, I tried my Tesla long, as I was talking about this level, guys, at 45. So I won't hold it for really long. Like, I'm still considering this range, but anyways, now moving the desirable direction for me.
Looking for, what do I want to do? I'm this is what happens when I make my shutdown. My brain kind of turns off and I don't want to trade anymore. So I'm just looking for opportunities here. You know, we'll look for some trades. People are talking about MULN again. MULN entry, we're breaking $1. So no entry over here. Only trade for me is above $1 on this stock for the long side maybe, but obviously no longs are playing out today on MULN, down 7%. The rugs have been pulled. Everyone's getting rugged on this stock. I remember, like, you know, one of the viewers telling me about how this is a great company, don't spread bad DD, blah 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 blah. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't talk about it. I warned you about this. I basically warned you about the rug pull game that's happening on the bigger scale on this stock, and it's playing out exactly as I said it would. So be careful. Only buy the stock if you believe that it's going to go back to $2, $3, $5, and $15 in the future, and you actually believe this automotive company is better than your Tesla, your Ford, your GM, and so on. If you want to be invested in an automotive company that is doing EV, I think there's way better companies out there to put your money in. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna stay away from MULN for long term. I'm gonna stay away from MULN for a day trade. It's a penny stock right now, and with the float of 22 million shares, right? Please check SE. Let's go check out SE. NQ. Nope. NY. Yes. SE on NY. This is the stock that our boy Amir was actually long. I believe he was long around 120. SE back to 120 now. That's pretty sad. So he was long around 120s. SE popped to 140s. I think he took his profits. I hope he did. Was a killer trade for him. I believe it was this move over here that he was long. It was 120, ripped all the way to 170, all the way back now. Earnings report actually hurting them a little bit. So SE coming down. They look like they missed the earnings, but they beat on revenue by 7%. So they beat on revenue, but they missed on earnings. Maybe they guided lower also in the guidance report, which is affecting them a little bit, obviously. Prad, if you look at BAMSEC, which you recommend, you will see $280 million dilution, insider filling. What stock are we looking at, though? Please check SE. I just checked SE. I cashed out that day, bro. Yeah, let's go. Awesome cash out, my guy. Cash it now. Put in that money in your pocket.
I want to bring my favorite segment where guys trading with Day Trade the World bringing money into their pocket. Top 10 traders today at Day Trade the World. Again, guys, this is P&L just per one person, not per office. Just one person made so much money. First place. 40,000 profit on Chicago CME. Congratulations. Second place, 29,000 on Nasdaq in New York. Then 19,000 AMAX Chicago, Nasdaq in New York. And fourth place, 18,000 profit trading in Europe. So great job, guys. Here we go. I like to see this.
I think I know who the number one person is, and if it is, congratulations to that person for yet again. Sorry.
Oh, it's the legend?
No.
Okay.
The legend is he doesn't even care about CME. I think he goes crazy on Tesla. He's you.
Yeah.
He's you. He trades Tesla all day.
I'm the new
I
legend.
think let's ask Sean, because Sean and Neil know Sammy more than I, obviously. Sean, Sammy trades Tesla a lot, right? No. Okay. So active stocks. Okay,
Well,
fair.
Anyways,
Fair.
I will remember the
Okay.
Tesla. That will be kind of for me, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it for yourself, eh?
Yes.
It's your stock marrying Tesla.
Yeah.
I like it, even though she's not marrying Tesla. Trust me. Can you check ENPH? Yeah, for sure. No Toronto. What about Toronto? Okay,
Toronto
got it.
Stock Exchange. Well,
For sure. I think commodities. What do you mean by what do you mean thinking commodities? Not sure what you're talking about. Why Sean is always Bang, but Toronto never on that list? What are you talking about right now? Bang, Toronto list. What are you guys mentioning?
He wants me to put Toronto names on his list.
Oh, Toronto names do absolutely no volume. What are you gonna trade this stock for? Like, do what? 1.8 million shares on RY? You're gonna trade this? Back when I actually joined this firm or day trade floor. Greg wanted us to trade Toronto stocks, and I was looking at Toronto stocks move, putting me to bed, okay? Absolutely putting me to bed. And I was like, no, Greg, I'm sorry. I need that New York NQ entitlements. I want to trade better stocks actually moving. Toronto is absolutely resident sleeper. But you know what, though? I wish I did what Greg told me to, because that slow movement in Toronto would have helped me learn to hold stocks a little bit longer, would have helped me read tape better, because the stocks are not going so crazy all over the place. So I wish I heard I wish I heard Greg on that aspect and actually did what he wanted us to do. But now with my 2 years of experience, not like I'm an expert, but with my 2 years of experience, I don't think I want to trade TSX. I'd rather go trade AMDs, Microsofts, Apples, and so on, which have a lot of volume on every single day. I know my liquidity. I know the feel on those stocks, and it's way easier to play on those ones. I think they meant the Toronto office. No, I think what Sean said is right. Anyways, moving on. ENPH is what's being asked about. Let's go take a look at that. ENPH. I believe Jude Fernando is big time long on this position somewhere. I don't know what his average price is, but trader known as Jude Fernando, kind of MIA. I think he's on vacation again, but we'll see when he comes back. He is extremely bullish. It's currently holding up at 160, down 6% on the day. Struggling on the day, obviously. But walking into support at the downside looks like around $157. Whoop, nope, I don't want to do that. Cancel. We'll leave that there, actually, and we'll throw a new one right here. So 157.40 to the downside should be the low of 28th February. We'll see if that low comes into play. And I'm just going to throw an order. I think I need to throw an order. I already have one. I'm okay. Awesome. Where we're going to absolutely agree with you. I started with TSX and moved to the US markets, which move way faster. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'll just repeat it. If you are a new trader, I think do what Greg wanted me to do, which is go learn on the TSX market. Go learn on the slow moving market where you can actually read the tape properly. You know, when you're staring at stocks like, what's the #1 volume leader today? Sofi. Obviously, SoFi is not doing billion shares like MULN did not too long ago. And Ford is actually coming up on the volume leader. Ford is now #2 on the volume leader at 84 million shares. So we'll pull up Ford in a second or two. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, when the stocks are doing so much volume and they're all over the place, it's kind of hard to read the tape, and you'll just psych yourself by reading the tape. So maybe you want to focus on learning that skill. You can do so easily on the TSX side. What I mean is the location is your trading office is never on that list, but you guys claim these be what is even talking about? How do you know it's on that list or not, huh? You never know. Hey Prad, please check wheels up. I need the ticker if you're talking about the wheels up, or I need the ticker over there. TRVI, bring up the charts for TRVI. TRVI, where's this one at? TRVI with 6 million shares, $1 stock. Got a nice volume bump going into this 1 o'clock right now. Obviously, 4 minutes left for lunchtime. So volume should start increasing across the board. We'll see some stocks moving up or to the downside. You know, either side. We'll start seeing some stocks move in general. So TRVI taking advantage of that volume spike over here. We'll see where they get to. SoFi to the moon. If the moon is $12, I mean, fair enough. We would like for it to go to 12. Where is it right now? Is it finding support at 11.50? It did. Let's go, SoFi. Finding support 11.50. Get back to $12. That'd be great. And get all the way about to 12. That'd be even better. You got the link for the leaderboard? I don't. I do not have the link for the leaderboard, my friend. No, what happened here? Okay, it just refreshed. Okay, we're good. That guy was pocket watching so hard. Yeah, pocket watchers, man. Just pocket watchers everywhere. Is your company in New York? It's actually on the Mars. It's on the Mars base. NYSE up, indeed. New York Stock Exchange is, well, I guess NASDAQ as a whole is up 1.26%. And your S&P 500 with the beautiful near 2% move today, and still at the highs. Still at the highs for your S&P 500. Let me show you the ETF first, and then I'll go to the futures. So here's your ETF. Here's your futures. And here's your QQQ ETF. And here's your NQ futures. NQ/H22, NQ/H22CM. So here we go. All at the top, looking good. Every single market looking muito bueno. Miss V, you have anything for us?
Yes, guys, I'm sitting in my long in Tesla. Obviously, Tesla is easier for shorts today, I guess. But anyways, let's see. I will be hold all the way until 8:46. This is a little bit sad because I will have to lose some of my profit. And again, I remind you, I was having a beautiful short on Tesla today, right from top all the way here, even though stock dipped even more. But we will see. I'm looking for at least it to go back to 8:53, and I either get out fully out of my position or maybe half. But again, like, I could have a small trade in here, but I just didn't get out fast enough before it went back to the downside. So yes, and again, me not like it. QQQ is up 1.27%, trades above VWAP, while Tesla down 1.53%, and basically for the whole day it's below VWAP. Tesla, come on. Chop, chop.
Yeah, market's at the highs and Tesla's pretty much at the lows. So we would for sure love for Tesla to figure out a way to move off this 840 bottoms and move all the way up to north. Well, the bottom is at 845, but would love for it to find some value, some buyers at these 850 prices, move all the way back to VWAP. Still down on the day, 1.45%. Looks like your EV sectors that were hot a couple days ago or maybe last week. I'm kind of drawing blank exactly when the EV stocks were hot. I think it was sometime this week actually, but obviously not so hot today. Rivian back to the downside, down 12% on Rivian. Tesla, we already saw. NIO, you saw what Luca did on that trade on NIO. Absolutely demolished the short, even though he had to work for it a little bit over here at the $22. Work, and it made the dinero for him, baby. That's all that matters. Cashing in on that short side. So, and last but not least, let's go look at XPEV. XPEV on New York. Come on, baby. Give me my chart. One chart's going to lag over here. So we'll just look at what is XPEV doing here. XPEV. Oh, it's actually up on the day. Well, flat, but up 0.41% somehow. XPEV earnings in 5 days. Stuck with the long in Palantir. Palantir long. Let's go check out where Palantir is. Oh, yeah. Give me a second. 30 seconds, apparently. Palantir long is loading up over here. So let's check on this side while we wait. Palantir long around 1150s. Yeah, I like that long near 1150s. Make sure you're giving it all the way to the downside there for your risk allotment if you are giving it. But obviously, I like the $11 price also on Palantir, something like on Sofi. Let's see. We actually went as low as 1142 on the stock today and are trying to go back to the upside. Here we go. My chart's coming in. Let's see.
Prad, real quick, while you're doing this, I'm out of this long trade fully. $2 in the money. Again, I might, like maybe it would be better for me to hold longer. As we can see, Tesla keep going to the upside. The idea behind was right, but again, like I could play this range much better, all the way like maybe until 860s. But it is what it is. I'm out in profit, and again, I am paper hands in this trade.
I'm just gonna have to do a couple things here. It looks like my charts data is corrupted, so I'm just refreshing the charts. Just give me a couple more seconds. Miss V, you want to take over for a couple seconds?
Absolutely, because I will use this time to ask you guys to smash the like button. Around 1 hour, exactly 1 hour even left until the end of market movers. Look how many heads we have in here. But what I want to ask you to smash this button, thumb, to the upside, turn it black, and help us get 1,000 likes, team. It's very simple, very simple. What did I say? Very simple, very simple. Very easy, very simple. Absolutely free. And it's in your power to help us to get those likes. Actually, only you can help us. So please, guys, make sure you support. 2,300 people are still with us. And I throw you to the legend.
Thank you, Miss V. Alex asking me, is Pinty's beer good? I have no clue. I don't think I've ever had it. I'm a Heineken guy. I keep it nice and simple. But that being said, man, I'm almost guaranteed that that beer at the Air Canada Center, the Heineken cans they were selling me was for sure bad. Like those were old, horrible by Air Canada Center. And I also noticed something very odd. I think Scotiabank Center cheaped out. Like Scotiabank, I can still see the Air Canada logos behind the jumbo screens in the arena. So Scotiabank, if you're watching this, you need to fix that, bro. Why can I notice the Air Canada logo behind the jumbo screen in the middle of the arena? And also, why do you allow Tangerine to have an advertisement? If your arena is called Scotiabank Arena, how are you going to let another bank have their advertisements in there? I don't know about any of those decision choices, but obviously that decision choice is not Scotiabank's choice. It's MLSE's choice. MLSE is Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment Organization. It's their choice, but it's just funny how I just noticed the most weird things these days thanks to trading. Heineken is my go-to. Yeah, Heineken is my go-to. AMD is moving. Let's go check out AMD. Minimum wage vendors peed on the cans in the cooler. Oh man, probably, hopefully not though. Probably did. AMD is indeed moving. Market getting ready to make another high a day, and it has so successfully. ES is now up 1.95% on the day, successfully creating a new high a day. NQ moving up north over here beautifully, and also trying to make another high a day very soon. So AMD just using that momentum across the board with the market moving up north and getting ready to take out 118 here. The gene 10 is owned by Scotia. Oh damn. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense then. That makes a lot more sense. I was wondering why Scotia would allow another bank, but that makes a lot more sense now. Okay, cool. Bro, you haven't heard of opening bank service? It also applies on ads. Yeah, but I think MLSE is the king of all who makes the choices of what advertisements go on there, right? It's not Scotiabank that has any say. Scotiabank is actually paying a lung and a kidney to have their name on the arena to begin with. So it's MLSE, which is once again Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment Organization, who actually own all of it and can decide who advertise at the end of the day. So I think that's how it works. How much money would I make if I were to buy AMD for 8 shares? Yeah, I don't think you want to be looking at it like that, my friend. You want to be looking at how much money you can lose if you buy 8 shares and AMD went to 0. Right? Obviously, AMD is not going to 0, but think about how much money you can lose before you think about how much money you can make. 100% of the time, you want to think about that first. Corona over Heineken? Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Yuck. Corona? I like Heineken any day over Corona. Maybe not. How much do you take into account open and close prices when picking levels to trade? All the time. Oil's ready to hit 110. Well, it already did hit 110 before, but it came down, I guess, right, to close the gap. And now we're getting ready to go back there, I guess. Let's go check out oil. There we go. Yeah, once more, making its way back up, $210. So we'll see if we can actually break 110 again and get up to the day's high of 112.51 on oil. AMC, let's see if we have a follow through. The tap follow through that you need on any stock to begin with. So AMC, we're looking for some follow through. I need to throw some orders. So let me just do this. Let me also 97. Do I have a out on 98? I do have a out on 98. No, I don't. I do. Awesome. Cool. What's the best indicator? There isn't one best indicator in my opinion. You know, you got to find out what works for you, what setups play out for you overall, and then go from there. I obviously use 3 indicators over here. I have a couple other charts on a different platform that use other indicators. I try to use certain indicators based on my needs. So there's no one go-to golden Lambo indicator that always prints you Lamborghinis every time you trade based off that indicator, right? Actually, there we go. Glenn said it. Price action, volume, the actual stock itself, trading, volume, and price. Those are the only 2 indicators you need, because all other indicators are derivatives off that at the end of the day, right? The price and the volume. Learn to read time of sales, learn to read the book, and learn to read the chart along with the volume overall. That's all you need. You know, if you look at Arun's charts, this is basically Arun's layout right here. Do you even see the volume bars at the bottom? No, he's basically looking at consolidation of charts. He's looking at the consolidation areas. He's looking at not levels, like a single level, but he's looking at a whole box worth of levels. So let's say like 110 to 112 would be his whole resistance area if he was to short it, right? Obviously, that wouldn't be it. But if he was, I think it would be somewhere around these levels, right? That's the idea that you're looking for is... Whoa, come in, rein in the money, baby. Come on, these stocks are beautiful. But yeah, getting back to my point, which is it's no one indicator is the holy grail indicator. If you're hunting for the holy grail, your charts are going to look a lot like this. crazy chart with 100 plus indicators. Your chart's going to look a lot like, where is it? Where's that chart that I always show to people? I can't find it right now. But anyways, there's this one chart no, that's not it either. There's one chart just filled with indicators, absolutely filled with indicators, and it's an absolute joke to look at that. It's like you can't even see the stock behind it, the candles behind it. You can't even see it. You just see a bunch of pictures all over the place. It looks like my niece, who can't even speak properly, just went to town with a crayon on a chart. That's what it looks like. So that's what happens to you if you're hunting for the Holy Grail. So don't hunt for the Holy Grail. Learn to trade from the basic, and then maybe add on the basic just a couple more, like the 50 period EMA, the 100 period EMA, and the VWAP. Too many indicators slow down your PC. Ooh, okay, maybe that's a good point also. Nasdaq now up 1.67%, going up to 14,250, whereas your ES is your ES is up 2% and going up to 4,440, which is the resistance that Arun was mentioning not too long ago. That 4,450 resistance that we gotta be watching. Let me just throw another order for mid print over here. No, I'm not trying to sell. I'm trying to buy back my shares, and I want mid print, so I cross over and I throw that order. And this time it wasn't an instant fill, so it looks like they caught on to my game over there. Last time they gave me an instant fill on the mid print. This time they're not gonna give it to me. Maybe I take an instant fill on the mid print over here on this stock. Now we're waiting for the fill on this stock. Super trend, VWAP, RSI, along with volumes. I mean, those are RSI is by far the most. Okay, I'll just stop. I won't say anything. I'll just stop. You need a new computer if indicator lines are slowing you down. That's a very valid point. Some more RAM, some SSDs, some graphics cards. Find out what your Okay, now I'm going to say it because this guy mentioned RSI and MACD divergence can often be good. So listen, you want to what is a MACD and RSI? They're lagging indicators. They paint after the trade has already happened. They're not predicting the future for you. At the end of the day, no indicator's predicting the future for you. I really dislike the MACD and RSI indicators, and the fact of how many people love to depend on them. Like every time it goes to oversold, let's say Tesla on its move up to $1,000, every time it hit overbought or oversold and you traded that stock, you would have got screwed over, right? Like there's so many examples, and also so many examples to talk about the opposite side where it actually helps you, right? But what you need to find out is what is that indicator at the end of the day. It's a lagging indicator. It is telling you the past. Everything at the end of the day is telling you the past. Even these charts are telling you the past. There's only two things over here that's telling you the future. Only two things. There's nothing else out there besides these two things that's telling you the future, and it's called the time of sales and the level 2. If you can look for size on the level 2, and if you're seeing that size get tested on the time of sales, this is basically painting the candle. You're watching the chart get painted, and then that candle being painted is painting your RSI and your MACD indicators. If you can just figure out what basic levels of supports and resistances are, and read the tape around those resistance support levels, or read the book around those support resistance levels, key levels, you don't need an RSI to tell you it's overbought or oversold in the middle of the day. You don't need that. That's the garbage indicator for a lack of a better word. You don't need those indicators to trade in the middle of a range. Just wait for $20 on AMC. This is probably telling you right now this is overbought. So you got to sell it? Are you going to sell it over here at $18.50? Most likely, but it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I need feedback on AMD, please. AMD for sure. We'll show you some feedback. I'm waiting for 118.50 on AMD to short it. But this market move, we're going to be a little patient. Obviously, we're not going to try to give back our money over here on AMD, or not on AMD. On the day, we have not traded any Momo stocks today, really. I'm just killing it on my other setups today. My biggest stock on the day was actually my futures trade that I had, but my other stocks over here are actually taking over that net. Every single one of them is taking over that net, so I can't complain overall. AMD, as I mentioned, I'm waiting for that 118.50 and also weakness in the market. So when I was talking to Arun about future levels, he mentioned 44 I believe 4,440. I'm about to scroll up right now. Let me see this. Arun messages, bro. Do you have any levels? Where do the messages just disappear or something? What? How does that even happen? Anyways, I do remember him saying, oh, there it is. It's actually 4410. It's 4410 on the upside for resistance on the ES, and it's 4260 on the downside. 4260 is quite a bit way to the downside, and 4410 is actually incoming very soon on the upside. So keeping my eyes peeled, waiting patiently to see how markets behave around that prices for ES. RSI does exactly that, stays over 70 or under 30 when you should stay in the long, much longer zoom out, blah, blah, blah. Okay, MULN woke up. MULN back over $1. Let's go check out. Nope, not over $1, but looks like it's waking up somehow. No, I wouldn't even say it's waking up. Yeah, it's moving to the north side, but the volume has not increased the way I would like for it to increase. You know, we want big volume candles like these, and we're not seeing that. We also saw a lot of size on the dollar get taken out. There was about 1 million shares sitting on the dollar, and that got taken out. So none of this excites me about MULN. I want a way more volume increase for me to go test that $1 price. And it looks like we have some resistances. MULN dead, big dead. It's a dead cat dead. It's called confirmation, Prad. What are you talking about? Where did the confirmation come from? I run 2 instances of TOS, one for trading and one for charts. My PC is top shelf. I just like fast executions. Yes, sir. Fast executions are where it is. It's all about execution speed. I need to allocate more of my memory in my platform settings. I was losing charts before I did that. I'm using TWS. I'm not sure what TWS is, but yeah, obviously figure out if your broker is CPU based or GPU based for charts. My broker, or not my broker, our platform over here, which is sponsored by Day Trade the World, is actually CPU based. So not only are the computations for trading on the level 2 and everything else going through the CPU, the charts are also going through the CPU. That's why we take a little bit of a beating on our charts over here. I think if we do put it on the GPU, it would do better. But obviously, that's not for me to decide. That's our back end to decide. That's for you know, all the developers in the back office or front office. I guess we're the back office to decide how they want to deal with it over there. But in my opinion, I think moving charts to graphs will be, or GPU would be better. So like I said, find out what your broker is. If your broker is using charts on the CPU or straining the CPU or the GPU, and that way you can figure out what part you need to beef up to get a faster load time. TWS execution software for interactive brokers. Got it. Interactive brokers. I actually have an account with them, but I don't even trade on that software anymore. SoFi slapping VWAP. Awesome. SoFi moving to the north side a little bit. $12 it should be VWAP, and it is VWAP exactly. Or $12.20 still is VWAP. So SoFi back to $12, which is great. I love the fact that we're doing that. 7% on the day now. Market's trying to come down a little bit. We'll see if market shows us rejection. If it does, then maybe we see rejection on SoFi also near VWAP. If not, we'll be happy to see this bad boy move all the way to the north side. Let's go check out where AMD is. AMD still around 118.15. We're not where I wanted to be yet, but maybe if I do want to short it, this would be somewhere around. It is 117. Lunchtime has come to an end. Volume should start increasing across the board. AMD already kind of increasing its volume, but we'll see if it's to the downside or the upside. All your computers mumbo jumbo. I trade on Samsung Notefire. Yikes. I mean, yikes. People trade on their phone, you know. There's Robinhood traders, Webull traders who are trading on their phone. None of it matters. As long as you can make an execution, who cares? Make your execution, make that money. That's all that matters. You can trade on a Game Boy Color for all I care, you know. What are your folks' favorite trading platforms and bonuses, and why? That's the conversation for another time.
Oh no!
What happened?
You remember, guys? I went long in here.
Yeah.
Look what happened. Oh my God! Paper hands, Miss V. Come on.
Miss V got bit by the paper hand bug over there, so Miss V got taken out. She took our. At least it was in profit.
It is, but like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, for sure.
This is the profit. This could be the profit. That's why, like, literally, I need to learn on do more like this then do like this. And if you have idea behind, just have your stop loss and that's it. But like, I don't know what's worse, to be kicked out by stop loss or have this situation.
How?
What?
No, we're good. Oh, keep Miss V away from the windows. What happened? What?
Frank, I'm not gonna jump. Don't worry. I can handle it.
It's okay. We're not even on any high floors over here. We're good. If she even jumps out the window, at best she just lands on
We're
her
on
2
the
feet.
first floor. And it's
I don't
garbage
want
is
to say that
outside.
because they know the address. But
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to say
By
that.
the way, do you know that today at around 3, our viewer will come join the office, like to
Another
say
one?
hi. Yeah, to say hi.
Same one as last time.
I don't think it's the same, but the thing is, last guy who visited us, he came during our show, so we could like be able to say
Yeah.
hi. And this time after 3, so we'll be able to say hi,
Awesome.
make pictures.
Do you know the name who's coming?
Not sure.
Not sure.
We'll find out.
Yeah, for sure. Luca, are you here? So here's a comment that we got earlier. So apparently you look like Aaron Rodgers, but if you ordered Aaron Rodgers from Wish. Oh, I'm crying, man. These chats got jokes, bro. This chat's got jokes. ATVI, what's going on with ATVI? ATVI falling down, baby. Timber. Let's go, Activision. We're still holding this size. We have exits to the downside. I want my fill on 25. I want my fill on 20. Wait, I already have a 25 fill? No, that's a 30 cent. That's a 30-cent fill. I want my 25-cent fill. I want my 20-cent fill. Keep on going. Look at this trade yesterday on Activision. I'm telling you, man, every day, rinse, repeat. It's the same trade every day without fail. Here we go. 25. Fill me. Don't bump up off that. Fill me on 25. Come on. That was me. Yeah. He's a Twinder swindler. No. Luca does look like the Twinder swindler a little bit, though. Hey, Luca, if you got put on a Gucci shirt, you know, get the Gucci glasses, some Twinder swindler stuff right there, baby. Let's.
By the way, Isaac Olovaki will be joining us.
Who?
Isaac Olovaki.
Awesome.
Olchuvaki.
Awesome. Sounds Russian.
More of a, I would say, no, I think he's somewhere from Canada.
Oh, okay.
Olovaki.
I mean, he lives here. Oh, I mean, I get what you mean.
Olchuvaki. Oh my God.
I get what you mean. Prad long at 25. I don't know what stock you're talking about, my guy. So you need to put that in there for me. Thoughts on SPIR? SPIR, let's go check out what SPIR is doing. Absolutely no volume, so I can't even talk about this one. We're going to move away from this one real quick. SMFL, you put the same ticker in there like 5 times. SMFL. Let's go check out SMFL. Also not doing volume. You're just trying to pump stocks at this point. I see. You better not be the same guy on Twitter with the same name. If you are, I know what kind of things you're up to. So be careful. You better not get caught by me on that side because that's an instant ban coming in. Prad long at 31.
Luca actually does a little bit like
Like
Luca
Luca?
from Disney, right?
Fair enough.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Luke, I've never even heard that movie.
I've heard of its cartoon, and I want to see this so bad.
AMC, we're talking about AMC one more time. Yeah, baby, we are, because AMC moving back to the north side above VWAP, only down 0.17%. Yes, sir. AMC's looking good one more time. Obviously, no trade for me until we get to $20 where I can short AMC, but no long for me until we go to $16 and give me a long for AMC. It's very much stuck in ranges that I don't care for on the stock, right? Absolutely don't care for. We'll wait for those levels that we care for and we'll trade it then. But what I do care is the fact that we're almost green on AMC today after having that earnings report. We were looking scary to the downside. Looks like it was going to go back to the downside on this stock, but no, we're holding up. Market greenness is helping AMC a little bit, obviously. So let's go. AMC now up 0.07% or 0.07% on the day. Looking good, baby. GHSI. Go check out GHSI. Also not doing volume and a penny stock, so we're gonna move away from this one. lot of little no name stocks being called out. So we're just gonna go look at some stocks that we do care about. SoFi moving to the downside, but that $12 barrier coming in as predicted, $12, $12.20. If it did go to VWAP, very easy prediction right there. But obviously we don't like to make predictions. We don't want to make predictions. We want to make trades. And one of my trades that's kicking in right now, yes sir, you see it. That's the Activision fill that we just got. Now I want to get the $20 fill, and then I want the 50-cent fill, and then I want the 10-cent fill. And then I can't throw out more orders. I can only throw 3 orders on one gateway, so I'm just going to leave that gateway down there.
We can take a look at the list, guys. Top performers, bottom performers, and most active volume. Most active volume remains for MULN. 146 million volume. Then our favorite SoFi, 109 million volume. And then this Moho, 92 million volume. Top performers Nordstrom, IMPP, and ARLO, while bottom performers KPTI, SABS, and DIBS. If you guys trade any of those names I just announced, write it in the chat and tell us about your levels and if you had some success with this. Also, a few people talk about BBIG. I'm not sure, Vinco Ventures, if you were talking about this one.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. We can pull it up one more time here without a doubt. So we talked about the $2.70 rejection coming in. It came in exactly at $2.70. Obviously, I'm not paying for shorts, so I'm going to stand out for that trade over there. But if you did pay for shorts on BBIG and you took that trade that I basically just handed out for free, you were in the money for about, what, 30 cents or so to the downside. Now BBIG trying to move back to the north side, up 5% on the day still, and it's trying to go back to test that $2.70 range high, see if it can actually break above it. Activision now about to fill me on 81.20. So another day, another free trade on this stock. Just like I said, just racking in the money, racking in them chips. Free, absolutely free. That's right. BBIG trash, another Zach Morris trash stock indeed, 100%. That's why I don't want to be pulling up these low volume, low float stocks 90% of the time, because I don't want you guys trapped up in it. That the Juicy Trades guy, if he's the same guy who's on some of the other social medias trying to pump and dump stocks and paper trading over there, I don't want him in this chat kind of ruining the environment by giving us pump and dump stock. But if it's a different person, then I apologize that you're a different person and you're not the same guy that I think you are. Would you accept $2 million if you had to give up a random bone? What? A random bone in my body?
What?
If any random bone in my body, I'll do it.
Really?
I'll do it.
Really? Wow. I would give up Coccix.
What?
COCCYX.
COCCYX?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like in here.
Oh, your backbone, kinda?
Kinda.
Okay.
I feel like it's useless because, it's for tail.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah?
about. The appendix?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would give
Yeah.
up
The appendix one. Yeah, that's...
Which one would you
I don't
give?
even think that's a bone, though. It's a cartilage, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's a cartilage. But yeah, the most useless bone, and I think it can go poisonous, and you have to get it all operated. But it's not. You can't pick. It's a random bone. The doctor gets to pick from you.
And you would say yes? What they say, what you call this bone?
What?
Head.
The skull?
Yeah.
I'll get a new one with $2 million. I can get an iron one in there. I'll get a new one.
You'll probably spend all those $2 million just for your scalp.
I'll get a new one. Cranium. Yeah, appendix is an organ. It's an organ.
I'm not talking about tailbone. Here we go. I'm not talking about appendix. Appendix is inside your body.
Yeah,
and yes,
yeah.
as you said, it takes all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that one is a tailbone.
Tailbone.
It's in here.
Yeah.
It's kind of from ancestors. Maybe we used to
The
have
monkey
tails.
genes.
Maybe,
Yeah.
And so now we don't use this actually.
But you can't.
Doesn't
pick it,
work
Miss
like
V.
this. Okay,
You
I
can't
got
pick,
this.
Miss V. Beggars can't be choosers.
I leave my bones with me.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We don't want you to do anything to your body, anyways. We love you
Thank you.
the way you are.
Oh.
Would you please take a look at Rivian? 100%. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna. How does it go? I was trying to hit the high note, but I can't. Whatever.
Thank you.
She says thank you. Wow, Miss Wee. Wow. I was trying to sing for you, but okay. Maybe I won't simp for you. I'll let these simps on the chat simp for you instead. Rivian. So you were asking for a Rivian for a blah, blah. Analysis of Rivian. Rivian now down 11% on the day, obviously. So anytime a stock is down more than 10%, it goes on SSR. SSR means short sale restriction. You cannot short the stock by smashing the bids. You have to wait on the offer for the stock to go up, and when it goes up, you can short it. All right, now that spiel has been said, Rivian's going to be a little bit harder short, but not really that hard, right? It's still going to be, you can still catch some fills as long as the stock is going to the upside and move it to the down eventually. So that $60 break on Rivian offering multiple dollars in the money for anyone that took it. Rivian now attempting to go back to $55 and actually get above 55 where VWAP is, but struggling to do so. Market also showing us some possible move to the downside over here. So if the market goes back to the downside and Rivian is stuck around here, I bet you we don't have any Rivian freeze. Yeah, see, no free shares to short on Rivian still. That's amazing. Like, I think we should, by now, for a stock that has so many shares available, have some shorts. But no, we don't have some shorts on this one. 471 million shares float, right? And obviously, they do have a lockup period still, I believe. Any update for YFI? Probably another stock with no volume on it. Let's go check out YFI on Amex. Nope. No Amex, no NY, nothing. YFI is a TSX stock. Okay, awesome. Let's go check out on Neo or TSX Ventures. So I gotta do Ventures. It's VN. YFI VN. There we go. Yeah, no stock. 34,000. It's at $5. It's 5 penny bid and 5 penny and 5 sub penny. I don't even know what that's called. Offer. Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal. Here comes a question from the morning show guys now to ask me what team Bradley Beal plays for Prad. Let's see that question coming in. No, they're not gonna ask me. Wow, I'm surprised.
Do you know?
No, I don't. I think Philly. What Bradley Beal plays for Philly? What team does Bradley Beal play for? Oh, come on. All right. Well, we'll figure it out right here. Bradley.
Washington Wizards.
Oh, Washington Wizards. Okay, cool. I've actually been to Washington before. Washington, D.C. My uncle lives in Washington, D.C. I've been that's I think the only part in the States I've been to. We don't want you to know, Prad. Fair enough. Listen, the only player that matters, his name is James Harden, okay? That's the only player in the whole league that matters, period. Why is Palantir and Twitter doing the same thing? I'm 100% sure that there is no correlation as to why they're doing it, but they might just be doing it. They could be following the market. It could be doing a bunch of things, but there's no correlation between Twitter and Palantir to be doing the exact same thing. So this is Palantir. Let's go check out Twitter. Let's go see if they're doing the same thing. And if they are, it's probably because of the market overall. So, yeah.
And Tesla is also keep ripping, guys. It's strong above VWAP, going higher and higher. I actually looking up for more long opportunities, but again, I feel like after this losing trade, I don't want to chase it. I just want to save my profit. I have both short and longs today on Tesla, but my hands are itching to get into the trade.
So the options trader said, yeah, if he ever wins a ring, Prad, listen, AI, without a doubt, one of the greatest players in history. How many rings does AI have? Can someone put it in the chat for me, please? How many rings does AI have? Oh, that's right. Luca just raised his hand, and it's a big circle in his hand. Don't talk to me about rings, bro. Stop. Don't talk to me about rings. Rings are for marriages, okay? We're talking about skill here. We're not talking about practice, okay? We're talking about skill. Stop. Don't talk about rings, bro. Come on. Same as Barkley. That's right. Another Hall of Famer. Absolute beast of a human. How many rings does Barkley have? Come on, bro. Come on. A1 Hall of Famer. That's true. That's a ring that he has for sure. HUT, isn't that Pizza Hut? Let's go check out HUT. No, that's not Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is actually bought out by another company. I'm getting it confused. HUT is a mining corp, but I believe it's a cryptocurrency mining corp, and actually up 0.3%. And you know what? Let's actually do that. We haven't talked about crypto mining companies in a while. Riot, Mara, BTBT, you know, all of these stocks moved up crazily to the north side. Well, not the stocks. Bitcoin moved crazy to the north side after the break of 40K. I'm expecting some of these to have a nice move north too. But nah, Riot's only up 0.5%, trying to be up a whole percent. What is Mara today? MARA. Mara up what? Should be flat. No, okay, this one's actually up decent, 2.57% on MARA. Billy was a no, never mind. That's not the one I'm thinking about. I can't.
HUT, we checked.
We
right?
checked the HUT
yeah,
already.
You thought it's Pizza Hut.
I thought it was Pizza Hut.
Okay.
As soon as I saw Hut, yeah. Who owns Pizza Hut again? Yum Brands?
Really?
I think so. It's some one of the bigger companies owns Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut owned by Yum Brands.
We have also SOS, MSTR.
Oh, SOS, that's a good one. SOS on Amex, right? Nope. NY. Yeah, NY. SOS on New York, under $1, still under $1, 3 million shares. Let's see how this is doing today. Down actually 1.5%.
Ebon. It's like eBay.
Prad, do you know what Papa John is in Spanish? It's probably Papa John, isn't it?
I think so.
Papa John in Spanish has to be Papa John. You're trolling me. Has to be. Pokemon Luca is bad, but bad. I don't say the last 3 words over there, but he's calling you cool.
It's gonna be Papa Juan.
Papa Juan? Okay, that's it. He's making a joke, Miss V. He's making a joke.
Okay.
But looks like his body isn't going to the distance. Oh, you're talking about a different Luca. Never mind. Juan Papi. It's not actually Papa Juan. Stop it. You guys are jokes.
Juan is a great name for dog.
For dog?
Yeah, you just said Juan Papi? No? Redacted?
You're not naming that cute dog Juan. Are you crazy? I'm not going to let you do that. That dog is an absolute furball. You're not naming the dog Juan. Absolutely not, Miss V.
Okay.
That's going to make me angrier than the day I went home and I found out I have a puppy and the puppy's already named without my consent.
Right.
That's
And now
right.
you're the one who takes care of
Oh,
the
I have
puppy.
to. I love him.
see.
I love him, right? I slept with him yesterday and he
saw.
took over my whole bed.
You usually say you do not allow him on your bed.
I don't, because I'm changing my bed sheets today. I was like, okay, I'll let him sleep here today.
Aw.
So annoying, right? If this is the whole bed, like this is the whole bed, I have to sleep here while he sleeps all the way here,
Yeah.
and his head has to be on my leg.
That's also
It's cute, but it's annoying when I'm trying to sleep. I can't go to bed because of this guy.
right. You cannot move, right? Because you don't want to like interrupt him,
Exactly.
kind of. I
And-
know what you're talking about.
In the slightest move, he's like, "Huh? What happened? Where are you going? You're leaving me?" Like, bro, I just want to sleep. I just want to move over. But yeah, I love my dog. I can't help it. I can't complain. Even if I am complaining, I love the complain. You know, I love
see.
the
Of
act
course, I
of
understand what you're saying.
it. Yeah. Name the dog Tesla. I'd much rather have her name her dog Tesla than Juan.
Okay.
Much
got it.
rather have her do that. What do you call Spanish guy playing basketball? Miss V, that's a question for you. I don't know if we wanted to keep doing these questions, though. It's a question for you.
I can do it really quick. Chico, Español, Jugando, Baloncesto. How do you like my Spanish pronunciation, guys?
Yeah, we're struggling with English already, and
Yeah.
now we have to struggle with Spanish
Yep.
thanks to these guys. Huh?
We have 2 fans coming in to ring the closing bell.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hot. That's hot.
Isaac.
So, do you want to say it, Miss V? I'll let you say it.
Two friends?
To fans. We're
They're-
having 2 fans to come in to do what?
I just said it to you.
Did you say they're gonna ring the
hi.
bell, though?
Oh, they're gonna ring the
Yes.
bell. Yay!
They're gonna ring the bell.
Taking my job.
First Tony, And now viewers.
But Tony is so, yeah, right? Guys, you're going like now taking my spot. But it's funny with Tony, he came the other day, like, I'm like, Tony, they want you to do the bow. And Tony is like, are you sure? I'm so sorry, I'm
Yeah,
taking
he's
your
a good
job.
kid.
I'm like, come on.
He's a good kid. He's a really good
Yeah.
kid. I like Tony.
Yes, we need to start doing TikToks with Tony.
Yes. Yes. We should ask the new girlfriend some of that. We should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liz is her name for anyone wondering. New girl, what am I doing, man? She's my coworker. I should know her name. I should be calling her by her name. I apologize, Liz, if you're watching in the back office. Or, sorry, front office. This is the back office. So, Liz, if you're watching, I apologize. I haven't got the chance to talk to you yet. That's why I drew a blank over there. Prad in his bag. You know it. I'm in my bag today, baby. We've been in our bags ever since the Raptors game last night, man. What a game. What a fun time. Absolute blast. My first ever game to watch. Railing seats. Like, oh, man. Absolute beautiful view of the game. Everything about it. My one complaint, though, you know those people who throw the shirts out at people? They didn't once throw it our direction. All the shirts were thrown in the opposite direction of the arena, whereas we sat, there was like, oh no, you guys suck, we're not gonna give you anything. What was that? That was absolutely like they hate us kind of movement over there, but it is what it is. Discuss Hive, nothing. Let's go check out Hive. 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 I miss Arun. Well, you
Everybody
can
miss
contact
Arun.
Arun. You can send him a pigeon, carrier pigeon. But I'll tell you right now, he doesn't miss you guys. I'll tell you that without a doubt. He does not miss you guys. I'll tell you that. Dragic gets booed. Oh yeah, Dragic got booed every 5 seconds. Every time Dragic got the ball, boo, boo, boo. So much fun. Too much fun. Neil mentioned volume spike today at 10:30. Is it every day? No, that's a Wednesday's 10:30 oil report. So every Wednesday oil report comes out at 10:30, and that's gonna bring a volume spike in oil stocks in general.
Here's some Kit Lale Tesla update, please. Well, guys, you already even say I talk only about Tesla, but when people ask why can I reject into this, as I was saying, I really expect Tesla to go higher today. I was actually looking for that level. I will bring the higher time frame real quick. So basically, I was considering this level. If Tesla breaks this 858, I was looking for longs. And again, guys, as I said, I would get into this trade, but again, I want to just save my profit and don't want to chase. But I can see for Tesla go higher also, like this level. I think it will be a little bit hard to break, but I can see chances. Do you, Prad, see chances for Tesla to go higher today? It's now 0.08% to the upside.
I mean, it was down on the day, and now we're in the positive for Tesla. So obviously, anything is possible.
Right.
We're happy to see this move coming on the market overall, but I would expect the market to have some mean reversion coming in soon, go back to VWAP or at least previous support levels, do the price discovery that most stocks and most stuff should do in general. So that's my expectation. But if we don't go do that, then that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Tesla did go as high as 890 today almost.
Yeah.
I would like for it to go back to the pre-market ranges and trade around there, but you cannot be upset with the overall move that you're already seeing from Tesla. Absolutely flat on the day, whereas the market's on green side. It was pretty opposite. It was pretty much the opposite the whole day. So do I see it going up to 900 today or 885, 895s or whatever? I don't know. I can't. I'll be honest. I can't see it, but anything is possible. Anything can happen. You saw Bullard coming in and kind of shaking the market to the downside, and then Papa Powell came in and said, "No, I'm going to shake the market to the upside." Right. So anything is possible. Really, you never know. It all depends on a moment's notice. Things change so quick. So be careful. Just don't try to guess it. Just try to play the given variables. I always talk about having this responsive stimuli nature behavior. And it's way better responding to stimulus than having to guess what the stimulus is and then layering out a bunch of ways before the stimulus even shows up. And that's like you're not trying to make an experiment over here. If you're making an experiment like in science class, then yeah, you want to have a bunch of ways that you test it out and one way works, but then you're not in science class right now. You're trading, you want to make money. This is a one person loses, the other person wins game. I think it's called a zero-sum game. So someone's got to win for someone to lose. So who do you want to be on that note, right?
INDO.
Indo. We're smoking Indo, getting Indo, going Indo. What are we doing? We're trying to see where the stock goes to. Another day, another. Well, we actually back to some normal levels. Ooh, okay. Indo not bad. Finally coming back to decent levels on NDO. Or wait, I'm getting confused again. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about a different stock. What was that stock that was supposed to open at 4 and went up to $100? Can someone put that stock in? I want to see what that stock is trading at the moment. So INDO, I do remember which one this is now. We were looking at it move from $4 to $9 and then trade around these areas. We were also looking at resistance around 1249, which should now turn into support. Let's see what today's candle looks like. Today's candle did go under 1249, but looks like we are able to find support above 1250, which is good. And it's trying to start run back to the north side. We're going to have to keep an eye on the $15 level. And on the, what is this, the 1450? Yeah, 1450 and $15 levels to be on watch. And I guess 1350 could be on watch too, but I'm not really using these levels to trade just yet. I'd rather use these levels up top near 14 and 15 to trade.
Do you talk about ISPO, people say?
ISPO, I think that could be the one. Yes, this is the one. So it did not go back to normal levels. It is still doing crazy things. Yeah, this is the stock from 4 to 100. Wow, good memory, guys. Good job. Whoever pointed that out, unless Miss V remembered that somehow. If that was you, then you're crazy.
Ernesto, Corn Beats, Goliath, Geo, KI. Thanks
That's how
to
many
them.
people remembered it?
Yep.
Oh man, God, nice, good job, guys. Very well done. Good catch on what stock I was mentioning. So overall, Inspirito still looking good somehow. Looks like that DD that I did about them having about 15,000 subscribers, giving $20,000 a year. Looks like this is a good company at the end of the day, and I'm wrong. See, I can be wrong sometimes.
Alexander says, 2 years ago I wrote a status about Tesla being a good buy when it was 170 and I never bought any. Now I wanna die. No, don't say that, Alex. Happens to everyone. Every trader can relate that. And again, I think it's a good, you can learn from that something. And also, you know, you and I remember always like with Bitcoin, oh, wish I bought more, like you never buy. So I think it's all good. All of us have been and going to be in this situation at some point.
That is right, for sure, without a doubt. It's going to happen to almost everyone and anyone. I'm trying to throw out a couple orders here. I'll throw it on BATS because last time I threw a BATS half print, it filled pretty quickly. We'll see if this one fills. If not, then whatever. Who cares? All right, awesome. FB memories reminding me. What is that? Facebook memories reminding you of? You mean Facebook is reminding you of some events probably in your past, like those alerts that Facebook sends out. Yeah.
Sad memories.
Yeah.
By the way, Prad, have you seen that Ford is up more than 8% today?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about Ford, but I completely forgot. Thank you for mentioning that. I saw Ford come out of nowhere on the volume leaderboard. It went from I think it was SoFi was at the top, and then AMD, or maybe it was MULN, SoFi, and then AMD, but then Ford came out of nowhere, is now number 3 on the volume leaderboard, doing 1.4 times the average volume it does in this very minute, doing crazy amounts of volume indeed. Obviously, we know what the news is for Ford. Ford is splitting up their EV stock or the EV business and their already business separately, so they can push money to the EV stock or the EV business side through that way. I guess it's a good decision overall, but I think that's just their way to loophole people into giving them more money. Honestly, you know, it's a tin hat conversation. At the end of the day, I think this is just a loophole system. After 5 years, you're gonna merge the company back and call it the same thing. At the end of the day, like, we're seeing a lot of these companies do this, right? A lot of companies are splitting down in order to bring value to some aspect of their company. But I believe, or not believe, this is just a theory of mine, I think eventually they'll just merge back and be like, haha, thank you, we took your money now. But But yeah, we'll see how that happens for it. Why not just leave it in the same basket and just let that basket play out? I understand that they want to diversify and have EV be EV. That way, the other sectors that are getting beat up won't affect the stock, and people won't push down Ford because of other news. That way, if you're buying Ford for EV, you can invest on the EV side of it. So I can understand that part, but I think it's still some games being played here. It just doesn't feel right for me in my head. It's not being spun off that way, just separating the business within the Ford blanket. Oh, okay. I thought they were spinning off on the stock market. Got it. Got it. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought they were completely spinning off. I see the spin-offs trades happen on the imbalance on closed trades all the time. So that's why I thought when they mean by spinning off, that's what they're doing. So they're not even doing that. So never mind. They're just gonna report it separately and show you transparency for the EV sector, which is actually great. That's good. That's amazing. I need to remake this order before it cancels me out. No, what do you mean order no longer open? Did they fill me? I was gonna remake that order so I don't completely get out of my Activision. I was like, I still have time on Activision over here before it goes all the way down there. I'm not gonna have my full lot exit over here. I still have time, but I guess I didn't have time, and now I'm out of my trade completely. So no more shares left on Activision. The short has been completed. Rinse, repeat the same straight every single day on Activision. I don't know how many days I can show you, but every single day looks the same. Trust me. So more money from Activision. This is our show, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. This is your show.
That's right. And guys, I don't want to any pressure on you, but literally around 10 minutes left until the end of this show, and we still need 80 likes to get to 1,000. So please rush and help us to get 1K likes ASAP. I want some shimmy shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy time. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button. What are we at, she said? What are we at right now? 9:30. Not bad. 9:30. We're getting up there. Very, very close.
50 more likes now.
Ooh-wee. Awesome. Viewers are asking. All right. So check this out, guys. Check this out. What's that say?
What? I didn't see.
What does that say, guys?
Arun, do you miss the show? And what he says? No. Who's asking?
There we go. That's all I wanted to prove the chat. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong, chat.
Lol.
What now, chat? What now?
1K likes. Let's go. Thank you so much. Okay. Wait.
All right.
Go for it. Enjoy.
Oh,
Enjoy
no, I'm tired.
yourself.
I'm good. I'm
Okay,
going to puke whatever I ate 3 days ago now if I do that one more time. So now I'm good.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for your support, team. We appreciate that very, very much.
All right. So obviously my Activision trade is done because I closed the trade completely without I thought I had so much more time on that order to remake that order, but whatever, who cares. Don't puke out the oysters now. We're good. Sofi, we got about 10 minutes left, 9-10 minutes left on the show. Timmy boy is gonna come in with a 1 minute timer anytime soon, and when that comes in, you guys know you guys are gonna get thrown over to the best closing show on the world. It's called is it called the closing show?
Well, yeah, but TraderTV.Live.
TraderTV.Live closing show. I don't even know
Yeah,
what it's called,
closed
to be
show,
honest.
yes.
Closed show, yeah, closed show. So make sure you stay here, and if you don't get ported over, I know some of you might have that issue sometimes that doesn't port you over to the other show. So make sure you stay over and click on the profile to go over to the other show and watch more fun movements coming in the market. Is it not great fun to watch the market go green today? ES up 2 full percent, and NASDAQ nearly 2%. We're at 1.62 on the NASDAQ. And your IWM Russell, what is IWM Russell doing? That's on Amex, Pratty, not NASDAQ. IWM Russell, it still says NASDAQ, Pride. Go Amex. There we go. Amex up 2.6%. This basket is 2,000 stocks, right? 2,000 stock basket up 2.6%. That just shows you how most of the stocks in the stock market are doing today. And also, let's go here to take a look at the tick chart. I've talked about this before to you guys. For anyone who doesn't know what this is, I'll explain it one more time. So this is called the NYSE cumulative tick. It shows you how many stocks in the, or not, I think it is how many stocks are ticking up at the very moment or ticking down. Or maybe it's not how many stocks, but it shows you an overall indication that stocks are ticking up or ticking down. So where's the zero line? Is that the zero line? Why does it say 18 for some reason? I don't know why it says 18, but that should be the zero line. See how it says 4? There we go. Zero line that's the bottom. What you can notice is since yesterday, a lot of stocks have been above the zero line than the bottom over here for the most part somehow. Where is it? That's the zero line. How does that make any sense? Because yesterday we ended in red. But anyways, you can look at the stock to get an indication of how stocks are printing up right now or stocks are printing down right now. And if it's below zero, they're printing down. And if it's above zero, they're printing up. And we're pretty much getting to the oversold indicating area over here near 800 and 1,000. That's the NYSE tick cumulative. All my stocks strongly up. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what the cumulative tick was telling us too. Stocks are strongly ticking up right now, going towards the north side. For the most part, bigger basket of stocks are going up. Everyone online wildly bullish. I think that's the time to go bearish then, right? That's the time to go bearish. When the streets and the noise are one direction, you go the other. You have anything for us, Miss V?
Let's take a look at the chat. First of all, yeah, here like some Beatles lovers, Squatchy.
Squatch.
Singing yesterday's song. Microsoft 300. Is it though already? At 300?
Could be. Almost. We're almost getting to Microsoft. Actually, Microsoft broke 300 already. Man, nobody told me about this.
Sorry. It wasn't that good.
Well, I know. I should have had I need my alert systems to work again. I've been ignoring my alert system, so I'll work on this alert system again. I just need to move it to a different screen. There we go. So Microsoft did break 300, but obviously Lucas said it wasn't a good break at all. So yeah, it only broke up to 68 cents. I guess only is a bad word. 68 cents is not bad at all. But for Microsoft, 68 cents is absolutely nothing. You want like dollars per share on this stock. So I guess the shorts are in play right now near the 300 level. I could look for a short at the moment, but I'll stay away because the market's still looking healthy. They're not really flushing to the downside just yet. Once the market starts flushing, then I'll look for my shorts on AMDs, Nvidias, and Microsofts, and we'll see what stock we could get loaded up on. MAD. I want AMD, not MAD. AMD did go to 118.50 and started showing your downwards. What did I say? I've been playing this level short so many days in a row now, and another day we see the same level coming into play. That 118.50 level on AMD is so key for the past few days now that it just keeps offering you trades off of that. Beauty short. Obviously, I'm not in it. I'm going to complain about it a little bit, but I hope one of you is, because I mentioned that level to you guys. Both of those stocks, Microsoft and AMD. So I hope you took it so I can live through your trades. If you didn't take it, then I'm going to be upset. Brad, you missed the 118 short also. Yeah, thank you. I just read that message. Thank you. Check out EPAM Systems bounced after rug pull. EPAM, $247 currently on the stock. Volume 2.38 million. Let's go check out what the chart's looking like. 17% to the north. Yes, sir. Looking good for EPAM. EPAM 17% up north. Obviously, earnings report hurting them a little bit. Maybe earnings report. I forget what it was over here that brought them all the way to 195s or so. But today, nice move up. I'm not sure if this move up is earnings orchestrated or if it is based off of the shorts taking covers. 17% move is pretty drastic. But I really don't know what the game that's being played on EPAM over here. Obviously, that big down candle from a 400 to 200, that does not look good. That's one day, right? From I say 400, but it's 364 to 200 in one day. That does not look good. So before I even think about a long on this stock, I need to find out what exactly took place. Was it an earnings report that brought it down? Was it a short selling report that brought it down? Why are we going up right now? If there is no catalyst for it to go up, then is it just shorts covering, or is it people think that this is a valuable price point to go for a long over here? So I need to do more DD on my own end to figure out why it's up 17% today before I can make a trade on this one. They will recover swiftly. I guess so. They lowered the guidance since they have Ukraine employees. Okay, makes sense. Ukraine workforce, makes sense. That's got it. Ukraine catalyst. So I guess they should recover then. If that's the case, you know, if Ukraine is the catalyst, obviously eventually the war should come to an end, fingers crossed. And if it does, they should recover too. So if that's the catalyst, for sure, I like the long on this one. Beautiful recovery on that case. Tesla, AMD, Miss V, you want to talk about Tesla before we wrap it up?
Absolutely, Prad. So Tesla gave up this 867, when touched that below VWAP and back to the upside, seeing V. Maybe we'll write Valeriia in here on VWAP, we'll see. It's now up 0.31%, QQQ is 1.70%, but again, doesn't look like QQQ really affects, like in the rest of the market, affects Tesla moves. QQ was up for the whole day, while Tesla was sitting below VWAP. Let's take a look at 15-minute chart, but again, guys, this level probably will be hard to break, but if we do so, I don't see anything that can stop Tesla from getting back to these 880s levels. Anyways, I hope for this, because like, why not? What was the reason for Tesla to be down?
Yeah, obviously we need a catalyst for it to do something like that. We need a reason, and if no reasons are being found on the market, what is the time right now? 58.50, so we got about a minute, not bad. So obviously, yeah, you need catalysts, you need reasons, but then again, it could just do whatever it wants without a reason. So that's why I try to be a little careful on Tesla over there, and especially if Tesla has a catalyst, it's a beautiful trade because it's so directional on a catalyst. I love Tesla on those days. But Miss V absolutely smoking today on those Tesla longs and shorts. Beautiful executions today, and keep up the good work. I hope all of you had fun today with market movers with Blonde and Blondie over here, and you know, obviously come back tomorrow, Thursday, same time, same place.
That's right, guys. Still 2 hours left until the end of this trading day. So many more opportunities. You joined Brandon, Sean, and Neil. I wish you all the luck. And thank you so much for being with us, for all the support, and for 1K likes.
1K likes every single day so far. I love it. We almost didn't get it yesterday. Almost didn't get it yesterday.
But team got our back.
That's
you
right.
Were teasing us.
We did it. All right, time to send it over to the closing show. We didn't hear Timmy Boy give us a one minute timer. What's going on, Timmy?
Hey, Timmy.
We're ready. All right. Paka paka.
Paka paka.
Hey guys, 2 o'clock. Welcome to the close. 2 hours to go in what has been a very positive trading session. Nice bounce back day for the overall market. Right back at day highs, essentially, here for most of U.S. equities here. I'll show you the board as we stand right now, 2.03 for the S&P 500, leading the way, 1.94, almost 2% for the